We could throw them ugly ass hamsters as well.
Like it's loading up. Oh yeah, P, all that shit you was talking, man.
About
The shit on the floor. I don't know.
Don't get oh no, you was asking about the our new person to the pod.
I thought you scared off. Did she watch the last part or act? She say she cooking. That's why the camera off.
I'm cooking. That's why.
Okay, she ain't in front of the camera yet, so we just gonna get the roll. We'll she'll catch in or whatever. Man, how y'all doing out there? How you doing? How you feeling? What's the vibes? How's your weekend going? That direct deposit hit. Talk to me. What's going on? Mama Mia, you go first, cause P being a gentleman, I guess he letting you go first. How's your weekend going?
Should I go? I guess ladies first.
How's your
Okay.
weekend going? Did your direct deposit hit on time? What's the vibes?
Good. It hit on Tuesday, but yeah, I've been dating.
Okay, okay.
So uh,
Not just P. Well, no, P in a relationship. My fault. He in a relationship. I'm sorry.
Y'all can't relate.
been dating, and I narrowed it down. I narrowed it down to like I started off with like three dudes. I narrowed it down to one.
Mm.
I think we like. No, I know we like.
So when you narrow it down, do you ghost the guys or do you give them like, hey, it was fun? How do you handle that situation?
Cause one of the dudes, he wanted to go out on like a third date, and no, I'm a single mama. All I gotta do is just be like, yeah, something came up.
Oh man, not the single mom card. You don't do them
No.
like that.
And then his response just let me know this is why I'm him. That's why I didn't choose you. Okay, just hit me up and let me know. You know what I'm saying? Just let me know. Block,
When whenever a woman use the kid thing, I'll be like,
block,
yeah, I ain't
block.
never texting you back again,
Yeah,
man.
always American Pie.
And you know what?
Always.
You
And
positive
you know
though.
it's so
We was discussing single moms and how they go on the internet and say men don't want us. And I said single moms don't be missing no action. They get more action than women without kids. And here we is, she throwing a trifecta at us. Tic tac
Trying to
toe.
affect the
Eeny meeny.
peak.
She
I don't
over here.
think you like that
Beanie
because I'm
meeny
a lover
miny mo.
girl. You like that because I'm
No, she
a lover
just
girl.
keeping her
I'm a
options
player.
open. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I'm a
Ain't
lover
nothing wrong
girl.
with it.
So real.
I'm just
I'm dating for real, for real.
Hold on,
No,
hold on. What you say, Quizzy? Hold on, we ain't hear you. What you say? You
I
chimed
said
in.
Mia just keeping her options open. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Keep
Do
them
you,
but
options
girl?
open.
but I narrowed it down, Quisha, because you know it was three of them.
You
right.
still got like
Like
four
one
to
outshine,
narrow down.
one outshine the other two. So I was like, bloop bloop, bye. It's him. I
Ain't
gotta go.
nothing wrong with that at all. I'm just making the
Gotta go.
distinguishing from internet reality to real reality. We outside and it's okay. Stop getting on this internet and being stuff that we not, seeing stuff that we not. Those just women who didn't like rejection. Like y'all holding a lot of spades in your hand, but the one card you couldn't cut. Let me go make a video and talk about how single moms don't be getting no action. That's a lie. That's a bald headed,
But
book
I mean,
smart lie.
it is a crowd. But today point though, it is a crowd of men that don't want to date women with kids. It is a crowd.
It's
It is a crowd of men
very
out there.
small. That's a minority. That's a minority crowd. We just got on internet and it went viral. So anything that viral is a big deal, but it really ain't.
Uh, what I was gonna say at the end of the day, what she just also proved is that it's a competition out here. People think it's not a real life I ain't compete with nobody. Yes, the fuck you is. When you
Man.
step outside with them dirty ass shoes on, we look past you for the person with the clean shoes on. Okay, competition. Wake the fuck up. Okay, Pete. How's your weekend? What's your vibes? What you got going on, man? What's the
So
weather out there, man? I'm definitely jealous.
the weather is beautiful. 89. Yesterday was 94. I saw somebody saying they hate Chicago because it was 42. I said, I used to be that nigga.
Okay.
But anyway,
It's 50. It's 50. It ain't 40, it's 50, but you know, it feel like 40. You know, it's all, you know.
uh, my mother and my auntie got me into the show, and then my girl pushed me to watch it. So we've been watching the Family Business, and I don't. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, I didn't want to get caught up in it, and I'm not, but I keep going back to check for the next episode. And the only
So they
reason I
got you in
brought
the
it up
chick
because
flick.
when you said the little line about if you got on some dirty shoes, the episode I just watched, he said, "Man, you got to have the right shoes on, or you might as well be naked. You can have on the suit, the clothes, the drip, and everything, but if them shoes ain't up to par, he said you might as well be naked." I was like, huh. He's telling that to his grandson, right? Getting the shoes shine. But my
So
weekend is
so
great.
so so what you got going, man? The direct deposit hit. You know, you've been outside. What you did with your week this week, man, in Vegas, man. Salute to Vegas. Chicago people want to know.
It's kind of boring compared to city shit. I went hiking. I went on a trail walk. I'm smoking everywhere I go. I got me a dispensary. We supposed to go see Sinners next weekend. You know, I'm the
Okay.
strip in Fremont. I've done it because I've been to Vegas before. So when you just live here, it's like, I need to go to the store. I don't need a crowd. You know, so it's nothing different than when you civilization anywhere else. It's a lot. It's
Okay.
GTA out here though. I tell you that it's a lot of meth heads and homeless people out here in a dirty way.
Grand Theft Auto.
Our
Okay.
home is cleaner than they homeless.
Now, now,
It's
Quisa,
such
you
a
there?
shame.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Now we gotta introduce our new co-host of this show, man. We added another female, another woman. I'm a fan of her. I think she could go places, you know what I'm saying, with her material and what she be doing. So I invited her on the show. Um, we gotta give you our questionnaire so we can see who you are, you know what I'm saying, and figure out who you are. So I'm gonna let you introduce yourself, and then I got a couple questions I want to run down.
Um, my name is Keisha. I'm from Chicago. I used to live in Florida for some like 9 years. Came back to Chicago. Um, I used to work at the airport, and now I'm in the banking.
Okay. Now, when it comes to podcasting, what's your goal? What you after right now as far as when it comes to your entertainment personality?
Okay, as far as podcasting right now, I actually kind of took a pause on it because it's like I have more guys that want to do a podcast with me than more females, and I just don't want my podcast to just revolve around me just interviewing guys.
I totally understand. Totally understand that. Well, you know what I'm saying. Hopefully, we can interject some life. You know what I'm saying. We building up, trying to take off, looking for our viral moment. I don't know. I might have to get beat up or something and record it. Then we, I'm fucking around, but you know what I'm saying. Welcome to always your Urban American podcast, man. Salute to you. So we gotta give you the question rundown. It's like our personality test that you know what I'm saying that I came up with, so I could just know how to approach you, what to say, what not to say. Okay.
Okay.
So we gonna start off right here. Tupac or Biggie? You gotta make a choice.
Pop?
Bears or Packers?
Who?
The Chicago Bears or the Green Bay Packers?
You know, I'm not a sports person, but I would say the Packers because the Boars, I mean, the Bears, they some losers. They've been losing all my life.
Y'all see always it's always the women that turn on their home team the fastest. Y'all see that?
Because they some losers. They ain't won no one game. How many games they won so far? Be honest.
What you mean so far? I mean,
How many games they won?
we went 8-8 last
Now,
season.
if the
That's
Bears don't win no goddamn 8-8, they probably win like 1-8.
no, we went 8-8 last season. We had a decent season last year. We got a rookie, you know what I'm saying? We look we the future's bright. It's brighter than the
I
past.
I
But let me
got
ask you this question: when was the last time Bears went to the Super Bowl?
you. Never, because I'm not really a sports person.
Okay, that's cool. I had to throw that out there. Okay. All right. SWV or Escape?
Oh, that's a tricky one, but I'm gonna have to say SWV.
Yeah.
SWV. Okay, okay.
Okay. Mhm.
All right. When it comes to Chicago, the West Side or the South Side?
Uh,
Tell the truth. Don't lie.
I said the South Side. That's only because I don't know nothing about the West Side.
They some animals.
Okay. We
I
respect
mean, the
you.
South Side some animals too.
That's a respectable answer. Respectable
Mhm.
answer. Respectable answer. I could respect that. Nicki Minaj or Cardi B?
My mama talking about some Cardi B.
So Cardi B, okay.
No,
All right,
no,
enough.
that's what my mama said. I never said that, but
Okay,
I would
okay,
say Nicki because I only love two songs of personally of Nicki, and that's "Save Me" and "Win Again." Those like my two favorite songs of hers.
okay.
Cardi can't compete with them two songs.
And this is like you gotta see how ratchet, which ratchet you are. So I gotta ask you, Glorilla or Sexy Red?
I'm Glorilla right.
Yeah.
Sexy Red, she like.
Outside with me. You coming outside with me. Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. Am I leaving the question out, Pete? What's another question I gotta ask?
We heard enough from Shaquisha.
We know you. We know. Okay, we know she like
Yeah,
Tupac.
they make
She started
Okay,
off with the Green
okay.
Bay Packers, and it's just like
that.
hypergamy. Is that what it's
I'm
called?
trying to
Is
get
that the
over that.
word? Hypergamy? Women
I mean,
don't
man,
want to deal with losers.
I said the Packers. I mean, the Bears been losers.
Hypergamy.
Okay,
Understandable.
too much on
I
the
always
Bears.
win. I always make money off the Bears because they some losers.
We go.
Man, and you
And
knew I was gonna
We
wear
gonna
my
let.
Bears
Listen,
they
hat for
only
this
be bet
pod. I'm
like
glad I
$25.
I'm glad I set it to the
I
side.
listen.
only
I was
put like $25 on the bet for the boys. I mean for the Bears. I'm sorry.
okay.
See, I'm calling in the boys. I don't know nothing about that.
That's okay. This
Okay.
gonna be interesting later on in the
I,
year.
I, I gotta ask you one more. I gotta ask you one more. The king of R&B,
Oh God.
R. Kelly.
Usher or
Yeah.
R. Kelly?
It's R. Kelly, baby. R. Kelly, hands
Nobody in
down.
Chicago gonna not say R. Kelly. He swear.
I
You
know.
come
I know.
outside with me, girl. We gonna have fun outside.
Okay, girl.
Have fun outside.
I use it as a setup. It's just let me know where you at. That's all.
Ah, you ain't use it as a setup, nothing. Because R. Kelly got it up on the King of R&B side. Usher's like the Prince.
You want to go here? You just got on the podcast, okay?
That
And
part.
then I say Chris Brown is under Usher.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I respect that.
Yes.
So you saying R. Kelly, Usher, then Chris Brown?
Yeah.
You right and wrong at the same time.
I respect that.
Ah,
I
Listen,
like that answer.
Uh,
all right. So since we started there, I'm gonna start here then. So you got a 2 hour car ride. What two R Kelly albums you gonna listen to two R Kelly albums?
mm-hmm.
What two R Kelly albums you gonna listen to?
Chocolate Factory. I love that album. And what's that Chocolate Factory? What came after Chocolate Factory? What's that there? I can't think of that
TP3?
album.
Was it TP3?
No, no, not TP3. Um,
You ain't bumping on TP3. Stop it.
when that album got that Get Freaky in the Club. I forgot the name of that album.
It's one of the older one of the oldest his older I mean newer, but you know what I mean later songs. Okay. Later albums. Okay,
Yeah.
what about you, Mama Mia? What 2 hour car ride? What two R. Kelly albums you listen to in its entirety?
uh, definitely Chocolate Factory and um.
I mean, P, you can't say Chocolate Factory when I ask you the question.
That's one of the classics. Like 12
So,
play.
right, I'm coming. How you
If,
going? And
if
12
another
play.
person named Chocolate Factory,
Yeah,
y'all
and
go.
12
If another
play.
person named Chocolate Factory, y'all gonna have to name me at least three songs off the album.
And 12, 12,
Nate. I think it's Snake.
12 players on Chocolate Factory?
Nope, nope,
No,
The
That
I was
was
trying
the
to
other
tell
song is
album.
Snake. It's Snake.
Move your body
Forever.
like a snake, ma. That's on
And
there?
what's that song is? I will never leave. I forget
you.
how that song goes. But that was on the Chocolate Factory. Oh, well, Heart of a Woman. That was on the Chocolate Factory too.
All right, I'm gonna do my research. I
Mm-mm.
can't remember what was on Chocolate Factory. I thought that was for forever.
Now that Forever, that was on Chocolate Factory too.
That's in that too.
Yeah, it's on his it's mixtape Love Land and Chocolate Factory.
Okay, I'm gonna do my research, man. P, it's on you.
Pick the ones that I picked.
Go figure. I knew
They
you was
got,
gonna say that. That's why I know
they
y'all
all got
niggas be lying about
different
R. Kelly.
songs. It's 3-1.
First off, they didn't even say a definitive number two. Cause
I
I
said
heard
12
Chocolate
play.
Factory. What was number two?
I said
I said
12
12
play.
plays. My number two.
12. Which 12 play? The
The album
original.
is called 12 play.
Okay, it's
Okay,
12 plays
okay,
with the
okay.
album.
So tell me how that song I Like the Body on You. How that go? I Like the Crouch on You. Tell me how that song go.
Hmm?
Y'all don't get quiet now. R.
What
Kelly the
song?
King. I
What
Like the
song?
Crouch on You. That's on 12 play. How does that song go?
I don't
Uh,
remember.
yeah. I remember stuff from Chocolate Factory. Oh, there was that album, Double Up.
Not playing no double up. Not playing no double.
Hey, Dre.
I'm
So
playing. I'm playing the R. I'm
now
listening to.
I
I'm
want to
listening to.
play a game now.
Go
Who you
ahead. It's
call
on you.
Slick or Twister?
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
That,
You said Crucial Conflict or Twister?
yeah, I did
Yeah.
too.
Crucial Conflict. They from my hood. 60644. They from, you know what I'm saying? They from the same hood. So I fuck with Twister, but I like Do or Die better than Twister.
You know, I was gonna say Do or Die too. I was gonna say Do or Die, and I couldn't think of nobody else's name because I didn't want to put the bread with Do or Die.
Okay, so great. So let's roll into this. Let's roll into this. Rolling Stone drop is top 50 female rappers. Foxy Brown not in the top five. Lauren Hill is number 4. That's crazy to me. Uh, Lady of Rage didn't make the list.
A lot of
What
people.
about Lil Kim? He should have been in the top five.
Lil Kim, I believe, was in the top 5. She was in the top 5.
Okay.
I know Nicki. I don't have a list in front of me, so I don't know verbatim. But Nicki
It
was
was
number
Missy
See,
one.
somebody said they kept
Elliott.
social media kept saying Nicki was number one.
And Missy
Yeah.
Elliott was number two. Missy Elliott was
They
number
had too
two.
many new girls on the list out of pandering for me. Like Megan the Stallion. Get out of here.
Get out
Yeah,
of here.
Megan. I feel like Megan she should have been
Glorilla,
on there.
Deserved to be on that list. She
Glorilla,
number one.
Yeah,
She
none of
Glorilla.
them should be.
is a
None of
Grammy
these
winner.
that dropped in the last 4 years should be on there. You made the all-time list. You ain't even been
Oh,
here
they did
all
not have
time.
Mama Mia.
Okay, okay, I get
So
it.
did
You right
Queen
about
Latifah
that.
make the top 10? I mean the
Nope.
top five?
No.
Let
Yes,
me look up the list right
I don't
now.
even think Queen
Listen,
Latifah made the list or MC Light.
no, Queen Latifah made the list.
made the list.
Did they
She
put
made the
Eve
list.
on there?
Lady
Eve
of
made the list
Rage.
Oh
too,
yeah, I forgot. What about Eve?
as well, y'all.
I'm about to
And
look. I'm about to get the list right now.
list as well. Eve made the list. Missy Elliott is number two. Nicki Minaj is number one.
Yeah.
Who was number
Missy
3?
Elliott should have been number one to me.
I said that. I
Yeah.
said that.
Missy
I
should have
said
been
she's
number one.
inducted in the Hall of Fame right now.
Yeah, she should have been number one because she was
Like,
raw.
But okay, I disagree with y'all. Like, I love
but
Missy. I'm a
I
big
Missy
fan of
Elliott
Missy,
kept us
right?
turned back in the day. She kept us
But was
turned.
but was Missy Elliott really rapping?
She
yes.
was rapping and
And
singing like Drake. He a rapper and a singer.
she was
That's what I'm
And
saying. Like, okay,
her.
okay,
And she
listen.
she was a writer. She was
She
penning.
the
yeah.
lyricism though. Nicki got her on the lyricism. Out bars. She got the
She
edge.
ain't out barring.
It depends on
She
how
ain't out
you.
barring.
Yeah. It's not
She
many
ain't
on
out
that
barring a
list
lot
that
of
can
rappers.
rap. Like Eve should be higher because she rapped with Jadakiss and Sheek Luch the Locks. Like Nicki on the
I
songs
think
with
she
Jay
was
Z,
signed with DMX,
Hussein,
right?
Kanye.
West, yeah, you right. So yeah, she can out rap her, but I feel like Missy Elliott can just carry a song.
She can
Like,
carry anything without like, being too
unlike Nicki
sexual.
Minaj. But I'm not saying Nicki Minaj can carry a song, but I'm saying, like, if we're going to compare, Missy Elliott was back on that.
She was doing the Drake before Drake because you had Total and all these other songs, and then it was like, well, when you put
And
Missy Elliott on there, it made it a cut.
Cause listen,
she was
like Hot
singing.
Boys.
Singing her
Listen,
ass off.
Missy Elliott was a staple in my teenage years for me, for my age frame, me and P, right? I'm 40. When I was in high school, Hot Boys, that came out freshman year.
Trying to make it like they young. They not that young. She said Crucial Conflict and Twisted.
They not
Yeah.
that
They was baby shit.
they not that young, but they not up there quite.
Okay.
What we know about that, though? He was born
But
in the 90s.
listen, but Hot Boy, like
Baby, you got
it wasn't like her verse was like Missy was spitting.
She was saying that
Foxy
shit.
Brown was spitting.
now she was sitting when she like, well, y'all be driving Jaguars in the beef or the
She
Rolls
was
Royce and
singing
all
it.
that stuff.
She was singing it.
It's better than the other heifers that made the list. I'm like, y'all should be on here.
Man, I get
Say
what you're
heifer.
saying, P.
Saying
Heifers,
They gonna cancel you. They gonna cancel me.
heifers is not. It's
heifer
okay.
is really
Heifers,
tolerated. It's the B word you don't want to go
it's the
around
B
here.
word. It's like
I was just
they don't even
I
like being
want
too
that.
females.
I want to ask y'all that too. What happened to like a lot of words that we used to call like I haven't heard the word wench in
Oh,
a
I
long.
don't. I
I'll say
don't.
that every now and then.
I do. I don't.
It's become a
Like, you
term
know
of
what?
endearment now. Wank ain't even holding enough stock no more.
I still say broad.
But yeah, I was there. I've been wondering like certain words you don't hear no more. I was like, man, it's just dad. What's another slang terminology that
Broad.
dad? Well, do y'all think y'all been from Chicago? Do y'all think Joe dad?
Joe.
Remember
Joe, hey
remember when
Joe.
people used
Joe.
like
What
Joe?
up,
Like,
Joe? What up,
what
Joe?
up,
Yeah, don't
Joe?
nobody say that no more.
Yeah,
Yo.
that's
You
What
obvious.
think
up,
it's
Joe?
dead?
I mean, the older people say that.
Yeah.
What up, Joe?
It was a whole song.
Joe. Who the
Y'all
fuck
remember the
is
song? Y'all remember the song back in the day?
What's up, Joe? What now?
Where we come from, we say Joe. You
I think I remember that song.
remember that song, P?
Yeah, I
I think
remember
I do.
Y'all YouTube that motherfucker take y'all back, man. Y'all some Chicago
they
history,
was
man.
saying that shit
Always
on
some
the
shit.
radio.
Urban American podcast. Get y'all some
Happy
history. Some West Side history.
23.
Cause listen, ain't nobody put on like the city but the West Side. You know what I'm saying? We put on the city for the city the hottest, man. Like,
No,
you
actually,
know.
R. Kelly did. He was from the South Side.
Nah. Nah. Nah.
I'm not
R.
going.
Kelly.
I'm gonna leave that alone because it's a lot of Chicago people besides black people. Just you forget they from Chicago. So I don't be knowing what side of town or suburb they be from. But when we rep Chicago,
Yeah.
Well,
'cause Bernie
where was
Mac
George
from
Michael's
South Side.
music room at? What was George Michael's music room at?
That was out west.
All
I
right.
never heard of that.
Y'all heard of the what was
George
his name?
Michael's
The
music.
Catfish Corner off of that Madison.
Quisha, not to put your age out there, but we gotta ask you now.
I'm 30 something.
Oh, see,
She an
see.
80s baby.
Yeah, I'm an
No,
80s
she
baby.
not.
I
How?
am
I
an 80s
said
baby.
crucial
80s.
conflict, do or die. You ain't
You
finna
keep
just snap at that
you
in there.
falling. See,
I know who Crucial Conflict
you
is.
falling for
Was
the
born. I
whoop.
was born in the 90s.
Yeah, but
You falling
she
for the
brought the
whoop.
question up.
So
You don't
That
do
don't
Missy
that.
mean
is
You
she brought
don't
the
do that
question up
and
because
be
West
on.
Side
I'm
people.
29. I'm 31. Nah, you 89, 88, 87.
See, a nigga like me
I'm
already know
36.
she know
man.
the popular shit. She don't know about snipers.
That's a shoe store.
No, I'm talking about the rap group.
Oh, no. That's probably before my time.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm saying no, they was around the same time as them too, but they was just that the popular people just not saying not slight you, but you know what I'm saying, just going into that. Now, I want to ask y'all some shit. We gonna shift to the relationship shit, man. Cause Mama Mia say she dating. P in a relationship. I'm single. Queasy.
I'm single.
Okay. So two single, one in the middle, one all the way in. Okay, pause.
I knew she was single
I
and
want.
she was an 80s baby. You gotta read the room. You gotta take the context in. When she
She is
said,
not no.
"Okay,
She said
girl, let's
you.
go
P. You
outside," you gotta
wrong.
have
She
your
not no
options
'80s
open.
baby.
She
Right, he
won't
was
let me
breaking
know.
in the
P. P.
He's not listening. It's like he's not listening.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. P. Who not listening? She
I
not
just
born
said
the.
she is
Oh,
getting
to
in the
you.
way. I was like, she coming outside with me. She like, yes, we outside.
She
P.
keeping
You
up.
wrong.
I gotta listen to it
You
because
just
I
this
can't
last
see it.
podcast.
He was listening. He on point. He
You
was
just did this
listening.
last podcast, and everybody was saluting you, and I was like, y'all saluting the wrong guy. He wrong, but it's cool. I keep it. I like because you go into your whole spiel. She's not born in the '80s. P. You wrong. Okay.
I
Read
was,
the room.
Okay.
so how old I am?
I mean,
Um,
what we gonna guess and you don't tell us?
no, I told you. I said I'm 36.
Okay. See, that's not really '80s.
Yes, it is.
What?
That's
80. Okay.
that's not. That's nah. You don't think about. Okay, think about this. Right. Think about this. When so hold on. You say you 36. So that means you was born in '88.
Yeah.
Okay. '88. You really wasn't around for the '80s.
Yeah, I really wasn't.
What you
Trying to
mean?
be like that. What is wrong with you?
Her mama
You were
right
there, but you
there.
wasn't. Listen, for sure you wasn't
You weren't
outside.
really around.
You
Whoa.
was not. How you was around? How you was around? You wasn't
She was
outside
she was
at two.
she was alive. She an
She
80s
wasn't even
baby.
walking.
You cool?
She wasn't
She's
even
born in the
walking.
80s.
Somebody
Okay, now what year?
outside.
What year you was born in? Is right? 84,
85.
85.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
You was barely outside. You barely remember stuff.
Really?
I don't. But listen, I'm technically a '90s. I'm technically a
Boy,
'90s kid, and you absolutely right. I'm a '90s kid.
I'm these babies too.
'90s baby and '90s kid. Like you, like
I
if
was
we
a
talk
90s
about,
baby.
Okay, look, this how you'll get up, P.
I
Watch how
don't
you'll
want no
get up.
part to this
She'll know
conversation.
about.
This is crazy.
I
Listen,
know, right?
this how you. No, because you saying I'm telling you how you did. I'm telling you how I know people be younger than me because there's certain shit they don't know. Like she know about X-Men, right? She probably know about X-Men, right?
Hmm.
But she don't know about Captain America.
I do know about
And
Captain
cut it
America.
Girls
out.
don't like comic
About.
books.
Cut it out. Wow. Please
Girls
cut it
don't
out.
care about comic
Okay.
books anyway.
Please
No,
cut it
Captain
out.
America.
I grew up in a boy family. Please cut it the fuck out.
That's how.
Well, when did
Only
Captain
reason girls know about
Man,
comic
stop.
books is they dated somebody or
And
they
all
grew
my
up
brothers
around
was born in
boys.
the 80s. They were
Comic
all
books
born in
is
the
a
80s.
male.
Running out time.
It's made for little boys and teenagers and men. This is why I don't understand why Disney and Marvel tried to go woke and make all these girl versions of superheroes. Girls don't give a fuck about superheroes unless it's time for Halloween and I might be Wonder Woman or some shit. They don't care
That's
about
that.
comic books. If they
No,
know about it, they
that
have
P. They going.
male influence.
They don't even care if they care. That's that inclusion shit. Everybody gotta have a female version or something. Like
And
that's that
exactly. This
inclusion
is why
shit.
the
It's
WNBA don't have
disgusting.
no women's sports shows. They have women on the men's sports shows. That's
Yeah.
men's fault. I need some eye candy because if she really knew sports, it should be an athlete up there or some regular looking girl. It'd always be some made up
If
girl.
I keep going, but look, not the veer off. If I keep going, like naming the cartoons that we was really watching or whatever, she not gonna know. She wasn't playing Mortal Kombat with us, man.
She
That's
wasn't
that's why
because
I used
she's
to love Mortal
Chill
3
Kombat.
years younger
out.
than us.
I used
Chill.
to love that
You was
cartoon.
not.
I get off now, right?
You was
Chill. I
not
was
playing
playing
Street
Street
Fighter
Fighter.
with us.
I was
Yes,
playing
I
Street Fighter.
was.
I was in
I
the
had
Street
the,
Fighter.
I had that character, the one that pull you over
What
and say,
Mortal
"Get over
Kombat
Are
you
you
had?
here." I
What
okay?
forgot
Mortal
his
Kombat you
name.
Are
had?
you okay?
What
Are
Mortal
you
Kombat you had?
okay?
I
It's
have no
all
idea. The one that
my
said,
car.
with
You
that
my
man,
car.
he'll pull you. He be like, "Get over here."
He did that shit on all of them.
Oh well, shit. I don't know which one. I had the game though.
I was
I
playing
don't
with
remember
You
which
ain't
one
Tori.
it
have Mortal
was.
Kombat where you
I
gotta
don't
beat.
remember which one it was, but I had the game before.
You
You ain't
Dang,
had the original Mortal Kombat.
dang,
Yes, I did.
you know
Johnny
what you
Cage.
are? I hope you never
Like
give people assessment tests. Let me talk to this nigga for a minute. Never give
They
nobody
Yeah,
capping, man.
assessment
P.
They
tests.
Put him in
capping,
his
man.
he
place.
named like
Because
all the
you,
characters
they
off of the
answer
comic.
you, and then you change it as well. That answer's not good enough. No, an answer is an answer that proves that she is born what she born. How you gonna tell a nigga their birthday? Well, you
You
really
actually
not an
fulfill her
80s
20
baby. You more
crime.
like an 80s
Ruby
kid.
Rose.
Yeah, tell him P. Tell him P.
This
Y'all,
nigga
cause
is
y'all
crazy.
listen.
This
Hold
what
on, hold
you
on, hold
gonna
on,
have
hold
to
on.
deal with every Friday.
He was
Hold on,
supposed to
hold
do
on,
a
hold
Ruby
on, hold
Brown.
on,
Oh.
hold on. Hold on.
He was like,
Y'all are listen. Let me say it loud and clear. Y'all are capping. She was playing. She want me to believe. Hold on. Street Fighter,
Yeah,
the original Mortal Kombat and Street. You was playing that and you was born in '88. No.
we was playing it in the early '90s.
Everybody
That game was
was.
still around. What was that? The Nintendo or something like that? With the
mm.
little cartridge things.
So what
It
was
Yeah,
was
your
that was
first game?
Nintendo
What was the first game you
64
was?
Yeah,
or
What was
I
the
Clash
was
first
playing
game you
that
was
in
playing?
the
Bash
'90s.
What was the first game
or
you was playing?
GameCube,
it don't even matter
What was the
because
first game?
first of all, this stuff was at the arcade first.
Dreamcast,
You didn't have to have
It
no
do.
Dreamcast.
Nintendo. You didn't play Street Fighter on Nintendo. You played that at the arcade, Chuck E. Cheese, or
They ain't
I
have
had a
MOB.
Streets of Rage.
Nintendo.
They
So,
ain't
Yep.
have
I
Streets of
had a
Rage.
Nintendo before when
Yes.
I
All
was
right, what?
younger.
Y'all play Streets of Rage?
yes,
Who?
Streets of
I didn't
Rage.
like that game. I couldn't get into it. My brothers played. I couldn't get into that one.
I don't think I remember that game.
I
now
couldn't
you
get
need
into
them to
it.
be tomboys. Give them something they speed. In the '80s, they had Barbie,
What you
Easy
mean?
Bake
That was
Oven,
the game.
Just for
No,
That
we
was
was
Me.
the
playing Mario
in
Kart. We were
'92.
playing
Okay, we
Mario
was
Kart
In
playing
together.
Mario
'92.
Kart,
In
Mario Kart,
'92. In
and we played
'92.
Princess
Mario.
Peach,
You
Super
naming
Mario.
games? That's games later on. Like that. That's
that was
like
fun.
Mario Kart and all that. That was like later on.
That was
That
fun.
was.
That was still in the '90s though.
I'm s- okay.
I
I'm
don't
just saying.
understand what are you
Then I
trying
was
to
playing
prove.
Diddy Kong Racing,
I'm
Crash
I'm
Bash,
saying if you
Bandicoot.
born in '88, you don't really say you not the '90s
I
kid.
was
I
playing
can't knock on a
Tekken,
'90s kid, right?
Tekken,
'90s baby or whatever. Come on, man, Tekken.
Tekken.
That
Yes.
was that was at the end of like my
That's
kid gaming career. That was towards the end
that's PlayStation.
That's the little blocks, all that stuff.
No,
with
that
the
was with the
animals.
disc. That was with the disc, the CD.
Hmm.
Still
I
97,
Okay,
don't think I
but look,
98.
remember that.
but look, we getting off subject. We getting off subject because I wanted to talk about courtesy over feelings because I see that a lot of times I be having to, explain to certain women like somebody was being courteous to you versus they actually feeling you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was
Mhm.
watching this episode and they was talking and the women was talking about it and they was trying to say like, even if we just smashing, you should like change my flat tire, right? And to me it's always a little some not connecting when it comes to casual relationships, right? And I think women. And I'm not trying to put it on, get on the women, but I just think in this situation we talking about, I think women always take it, don't understand it the most. Like, nah, we just fucking. I don't do all that for you. Feelings over being courteous. Like, I speak to everybody when I go to work. I speak to everybody. Hey, how you doing? Whatever. That's just me being courteous. That don't mean I like you. Some people take that the wrong way and think,
You mean
oh, he interested or whatever.
common courtesy versus dating?
So,
That
so I
what
want to ask y'all: do y'all think it's like a confusion that women have when it comes to common courtesy over feelings? And do y'all have a issue? Do y'all have a problem uh figuring out the two? Queez,
No,
we let you go first.
no,
Put you in
and
the hot
that
seat.
that could also be vice versa for men as well,
No doubt,
not just females.
no doubt, no doubt. I just feel like it happens more so on the women's side because a lot of situations I've been in. Just me being a man, it's usually the woman that's in their feelings about something when it's just some casual shit, or you usually expect more. That's
No,
what I
if
like.
it's something casual, I will understand. Like, okay, casual, we just having sex or whatever, and I ask you to do something. If you don't want to do it, okay, then that's that.
But a lot of women say like a man like that, he ain't shit. Like, no, he ain't. He not. It's not that he not shit. He's just not into you like that. Mama, man, do you have a problem deciphering the two, or do you? You know what I'm saying? Do you know
I,
when somebody being courteous to you, or when they actually feeling you?
yeah. No, I know the difference. I'm just glad I'm just. It's like saying like I don't understand how females be having sex with dudes and you can't call this man in case of an emergency. You know, so it's just like
But see
I
that in
just
itself
never
right
got into
there.
situations like that. Like I can't call
But
we
see,
fucking and I can't call you in case of an emergency. It's crazy.
Okay, exactly.
Crazy. Like I don't understand why women get themselves in positions like that to where they can't call that nigga. But yeah,
y'all
no.
say that, y'all
I
say
play
that. But
my
if a
card
nigga
for
go to
every
jail,
time.
y'all say
I
that.
play
But
my card
niggas
for
know.
every time.
Y'all say
Sorry.
that. I hear y'all say that all the time, right? And then a nigga know when he go to jail, he know he can't call on that girl. We
Well,
already know
guess what he
that.
gonna
Like,
do? He gonna call that girl anyways.
not for no bond money.
He ain't gonna call for no bond money, but he'll probably call extra girl to put some money on his books.
Man, I always knew if I got caged, I knew I knew I had to call on the gas. My cousins in the gas. I know I would, man.
And
Well,
you
We
I
would.
just
don't
like
mess
you
with I don't
got
entertain dudes that get in jams like that anyway.
yeah, me neither. I really
And
don't. I
so
don't
Well,
associate with
you
dudes
could
like
get in a
that.
you could be
so
a
it's just
regular
like
dude. You
I
could be
just
a regular working dude and get caught with you don't have a legal firearm or something. You know what I'm saying? Anything could happen. You could. It's a lot of people catch them DUIs and they, you know what I'm saying. A lot of stuff happen. Anybody could go up in that place. You know what I'm saying? We not excluded, but
I think
any bad mistake, I would never be like I'm gonna depend on a woman. Like and it's most men think like that. They set themselves up to where I mean I ain't gotta ask a woman. If I do ask you for something, might be something minor, but nothing like made like a bond or nothing like that. We had that set up between the guys. I'm saying how men actually think, so we don't be looking like, oh, if I know I'm in a jam, she gonna hold it down. We don't even leave room to think like that. So
You
that's
don't
why it's
think like
like,
that, but other guys do think like that.
no, it is guys that do think like that. I'm not saying there's not none, but I'm just saying on the average, well, the average guys I know, I'll just say that the average guys I know, they gonna set they know they. I'm asking my mama or my friends, they coming to get me or whatever. But I'm just saying, women think because I had sex with you, I should be able to call you in an emergency. No, you shouldn't.
I think
Who was you
Yeah, you
calling
should. Yeah, you
before
should.
you
Let me
let me
explain it to you.
clap?
No,
Before you
no,
let
no.
me clap, who was
A
you
female
calling?
should.
okay. Okay, so when I said it, this is the thing.
Okay,
Because every woman not me or other women like me or more advanced than me. So, but you know, it's whores out here. Why would a whore be calling a man she don't even know? Yeah, that's your tire that blew out.
that's
Call
your
ass.
tire.
But I'm saying like as far as like that's what I'm saying like this why you gotta pick and choose. Ladies gotta pick and choose what hat they gonna wear. You want to be lady of the night? Want to be this whore? Yeah, don't call me. Could have called Jesus.
let me
Could have called
That's the
that man.
thing.
Like it just
I'm gonna
That's the
say
thing.
look.
this.
They
I
think men
think
supposed to do everything and still not get no credit or no like. Nah, it's just it's giving delusional. Mental
It's
patient.
the whole thing. It's the whole thing of not verifying what we are and what we doing. And a lot of times you could verify and tell them, hey, we just fucking, and they still because they have these expectations set up, they still look at you as you know what I'm saying, like you not doing enough. I mean, this all
I
we
would
is.
I yeah I wouldn't I'm like if somebody asked it depends on how much time we got in. If we casually fucking and we've been talking for 3-4 weeks or something, and I'm your first go to emergency, I think you out to finesse because that tells me your circle is small or you don't have a lot of support system because we just talking about flat tires. That's just in the circumstance. And then in a lot of situations, people be so damn absolute black and white. Like you went from one extreme to another. I don't know you yet that I could be your emergency because if I'm your emergency Then put me on that on a job application with my number as a damn dependent or something. You know what I'm saying? It's like how much time been put in between us, and I get common courtesy and expectations, but I probably wouldn't call somebody I've been dating for 3 weeks or I'm just smashing for an emergency before I call my peoples or anybody in my circle. So if you thinking like that early in, then you probably trying to finesse somebody. I don't know how,
I agree with you.
man or woman, it don't matter, man or woman. If you coming with expectations like that, check your ego. And a lot of this internet shit is ego. A lot of people be talking with ego, and I hate it because it's a lot of women that have something to say, but all the fluff going viral. Like as a man, I prioritize what a woman talking about. Nah, get the fuck out of here. Rent, okay. Living situation, marriage, something serious. We bonding, something about growth, some constructive versus get my hair done, get my nails done. I don't want to eat here. I don't. That's silly shit. And it's a people as our ego, we done created a fucking society where we just like to be conflict based. Nobody ever has a solution. Remember when the Take Me Here shit went viral? They had a list of places that we cannot take them on the first date. We never got a list of what was acceptable for a first date. That's a con man's game. But go ahead.
Keep the carrot in front of the horse.
Yeah. Like,
My first date was at TGI Friday, right there on Cicero.
yeah. If you really feeling
So
somebody,
so
it's the act of
hold
meeting
on.
up
She
excitement.
said first. Hold on, P. She said she'd take a first date at Fridays.
I said that was my first date
Okay.
at Friday. That was years ago.
So would you still take a Fridays date, first date?
Yeah, well, Friday's got some decent food.
You,
And they got good drinks.
Yeah.
you go to Longhorn
I
Yeah.
never been there before, but I will go there.
first date.
I will. Yeah, I will go there. Longhorn.
That deal, that
See,
go back to it
What?
because
see, it's
And
fucked up
cheesecake.
because
And I want a cheesecake.
it's fucked up
Mm-hmm.
because I'm sorry, I don't know what
And
it
two
is
lemon
about me.
drops.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
sorry, I'm not letting no woman take me to Longhorn or Fridays for no first date, baby. Nah.
why?
And what's wrong with that?
Why?
See, I mean, we focus on the dollar amount a lot, right? But what about the ambiance part?
I don't focus on the dollar sign. I focus on the personality.
Okay,
Why?
I like that
so
answer.
a lot of people get what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying. So get what I'm saying. A lot of people are saying we'll say Friday something that it's inexpensive. But what about the ambiance? I'm not having a good fucking time at Fridays, okay?
Why?
Or at Longhorn. It's not the vibe I'm looking for. Man, I work too hard for that. You gotta take me. You gotta. I mean, you gotta. It. But you don't have to really show me that you got a dollar amount, but you gotta show me you got some taste, some pizzazz. You know what the spot that's dope to hang out at. A
On the
nice
first date.
restaurant nobody knows.
On
On
a
the
first
first date.
date.
First
You
date,
okay?
yeah, I'm trying to get to know you.
I like
Now you
that you
like, damn,
said that.
you
This
tell me,
3 weeks in a
listen,
row, you've been on 5. You come right in after I make a point and you prove it for me. You talking about your ego. You don't care about the connection. Ambiance.
Exactly.
that's part of the
I don't know
connect.
you
What do
yet.
you
That's
mean? We
I
is
don't
not
know if you
about
like
it. It is
food, if
part
you
of the
allergic
connect.
to
It
seafood or
is
not.
part of connect.
This is the
We are
first
not
you
date.
and your
about the
ego. You know
connect.
what? Well, how about this? If I was a female, I wouldn't even take you out. I would make you a home cooked meal. We're gonna sit here, eat this meal, and play some spades and take some shots and get to know each other. How about that?
I'm cool with that. I'll take that over Fridays.
Okay.
I gotta know you know how to have fun. You taking me to fucking Fridays. Just like, oh, Fridays up the street. Fridays on 147. Like, it's right there. Let's go. Like, that ain't impressing me. That's not no ego. We here to entertain each other. I wanna learn
No, we
something
not
from you.
entertaining each other. We getting to know each other.
We entertaining.
Right.
We entertaining. You put them
No, we're
clothes
not. We're
on.
getting to
You
know
got
each
your hair
other.
done. You got your hair done. You put them clothes on. You wash your ass. You put some perfume on. You put some lotion on. You entertaining.
No, we're not because females is different from guys. When a female get her hair done, her eyebrows done, and
Uh,
all that stuff, that is self care. Because when you look good, you feel good. That's our self care for us.
That's a
that is a
feeling.
Now, men,
double. That
y'all
is a
just probably
double
see it
standard.
as something else,
It's a
but
double standard
we
that
do
y'all
it
that
for
y'all lean
us.
on.
We do it for
That's
us
a double
females.
standard that people lean on, and y'all be lying when y'all say that. That's a double
No,
standard. Cause you
no,
do it.
that's what for me.
Cause at the end
We
of the day,
do
you
it for
kill it
other
when you
women.
when
It's
you
being
do.
done for other women. Because only other
Listen,
women care about HD hairlines, makeup from Sephora, Tinted
All that.
eyebrows, tattoo
Listen,
eyebrows,
Yeah, no, I don't
C
really
curl
know.
lashes. When women do it for other women,
listen.
they do.
Y'all do it. It also kills two birds, maybe even three birds with one fucking stone. You taking care of yourself, no doubt. You doing it for you. Yes, you are doing it for you. But you also in the part of doing it for you, you make sure you look good. You make yourself attractive. That some shit that people like. That's in there. I did it for me. Yeah, I got my hair cut because
You
I
look good.
I got my hair cut. Yeah, because I said, damn, I need my hair cut. But does it attract? Do the women want me more when I get my hair cut? Yes,
Hmm.
it's both.
But what she said initially was you do it because you look good, you feel good. Cleanliness next to godliness. These are the base emotions, and then all the ego shit, all that extra shit is ego or insecurity. We both right, or we all right.
No,
Hmm.
it's not. It's the truth of the matter.
Something got to be wrong.
If I go get
You're
my beard,
absolutist. We talking about the same things. You cannot tell somebody their perspective about why they done something is wrong. Even if you right.
yes I
The ego
can.
stuff,
Yes
the
I can. You
competition.
wanna know why?
But
Yes
men
I
do that
can.
anyway. Black culture in general does that. We try to intimidate
Yeah.
and extort one
See,
another with our looks
I'm not
or our
intimidating
money
nobody. I'm
or
telling the
whatever is
truth.
our bag. That is what we
Listen,
do. That's our
listen.
culture.
I bet you cash money. Listen. You all that rah shit. Listen, Pete. All that rah shit don't mean shit. You wanna know why? Because when a motherfucker put on some nice clothes and they feeling good and they looking good, what the fuck they do? Go sit in the house and read a book? No, they take their ass outside where the motherfuckers everybody at so they can be seen. But you did it for yourself. But you out so everybody can see you.
It's called self-help, self-improvement, self-esteem,
Exactly. Tell them, P.
self-esteem.
I had to take the glasses off on that shit.
Because
Tell
you're
them,
not
Oh
P.
saying
man, what
nothing
is
wrong. Nobody's disagreeing with you, but you cannot say the other reasons are
no
wrong as well.
you
All of that shit go
I'm
together.
sorry.
All the reasons are right. All the reasons are right, though.
All that shit go together.
Yes.
We all right. So for some people, it's more extreme than others. I did it for competition more. I'm insecure more. I can't
No,
deal
no,
without
no,
it
no,
more.
no, no.
No. Because
No,
if you
no,
got a
no.
haircut or not, you gonna step out if you gotta step out. Because you gonna say, I'm Drake. I know I'm him. Same with Pete. Haircut or no haircut. There's some people they cannot step out without a certain look or makeup
Mm.
or presence.
Yep. Make a
So it's more
wig. You gotta put a
extreme for
wig on.
them.
I'm not going nowhere
But
without no
all of that
wig, or my
shit comes
lashes
from the
ain't
core
done.
is I feel my best with this look. Women know that more than anybody. If she got big titties, she gonna accentuate that shit a lot. You see a lot of cleavage. I know. I'm
She
a
gonna
freak.
wear a big titty shirt.
Yeah. I got good shoulders. I'm gonna put on a tight shirt that hug the shoulders. Like what
That's
are we
why
talking about?
but that's exactly what she gonna wait to wear that big titty shirt to where she can go
That's
be
not a
seen.
she
She not gonna
thing.
walk
That's a
around.
human
Hold
thing.
on. This is why I'm saying always your Urban American podcast. All I'm saying is this. Yes, you could do it for yourself. That's mixed in there, but don't act like you not gonna get all these lashes and all this shit done, and you not gonna take your ass outside so motherfucker can see you. You not sitting in the house reading a book after you got your hair done. Go play with your kids or your mama, not me. I'm stop it. You get all that rah shit. Fuck out of here. Okay, I go get my hair cut. I'm outside. Where's that? Man. I'm getting first thing a nigga do go get a car wash, put some clothes on, and what? He outside.
You just described all the black community. That's always how we
I'm
do.
Exactly.
describing.
I'm
That's
gonna give
white
That's
P.
why I don't
people.
understand why you harping on
That's
about
white
something.
people
Duh, nigga.
too. White people going to Delta Sonic and they finna go to the motherfucking Lucky Bar in motherfucking what's the spot on Fulton Market? They finna go wash their car. They finna go wash their Toyota Tundra and go to motherfucking. What are you talking about?
They
Everybody does that.
outside.
Yeah, they outside doing
They went
them.
to Supercut, then they went and got a car wash, and now they at the Fulton Market.
Okay.
Okay, everybody do that. Y'all, I'm just saying, y'all makes like y'all go get my hair, I put a nice outfit on, and I just sit in the house and read a book.
Now I'm going bowling or trap karaoke or something like that.
Yeah,
Outside.
yeah.
I'm
You finna
outside.
somebody gonna see this
I ain't
outfit.
finna be looking
Yeah.
good just to be go sit and
Somebody
do
gonna
nobody
see this
good.
outfit, right? Okay.
Outside.
We from that's a Chicago thing. Now we can't speak to the other viewers, but
Nah, it
us
ain't
four on this
Chicago.
panel from
Hey, niggas
Chicago.
in
That is our thing.
nah,
You talking about? We dress
nah.
to go
P niggas doing that
outside.
everywhere.
Who don't do that?
Niggas doing that everywhere. P. You can do that
Mm-hmm.
anywhere, P.
Kevin Samuels
You can do
had
that anywhere.
whole videos on how a nigga should come in and enter a room with grooming and colognes and shit. What are we talking about? I get the ego part of it, but like you're
So
trying to
so I
hold
want
on
to
to
ask Quisha. I'm glad you said that, P. I want to ask Quisha this question. Do you think what's her name? Because she wasn't on the show. I gotta ask Quisha this question because she wasn't on the show for this. But what's the young lady name? Mama Mia P. Kendra
Kendra
G.
G.
All right.
That's
Do you
Mama
think
Mia
Kendra
op
G is
right
still in? Do you think Kendra G is still in Kevin Samuels' uh whole setup?
Kendra, that's the lady that's on 92.3, right? Or
Yeah.
yeah.
On 107.5.
And she has her own YouTube channel and whatnot, and she has single women come on and try to set them up with men. Do you think she's still in Kevin Samuels' whole get up, his sauce, his whole swag?
No, I think she's trying to find her own way.
By asking the same questions he asked?
Um, I don't. To be honest, I never watched her show, so I don't really
Okay.
know.
Okay. All right, we're gonna put a pin in it then. We're gonna put a pin in it. We're gonna let you, you know what I'm saying, watch some of it, and then you get back on us. We'll put a pin in it.
And
And
I never watched Samuel, whatever his name is. I never watched this stuff either.
okay. Now let me ask you this question, because man, it's we flowing right now. Because I want to get into this. Let me ask you a question. Why didn't you watch Kevin Samuel's show? Is it a particular reason?
No, it wasn't a particular reason. I just didn't watch it because I just didn't watch it.
Okay, I've been feuding with some women on Facebook, and women were trying to say it's pretty much men's fault that we didn't familiarize them with Kevin Samuel's complete body of work.
What you mean, complete body of work?
They didn't know that he was talking about men too. Like he has videos talking to men crazy. I mean, I don't want to say crazy, but talking to them forward and direct. I love the way he talk. Cause I'm the type of person. I don't need the long story. Give me the meat, potatoes, and to me he always delivered it how it needed to be delivered. So a lot of women nowadays have been finding clips of him like treating men. You know, I don't want to say treat men, but like talking to men how he talked to women, and they're shocked and they're saying, "Well, you men never showed us this. How come not? How come y'all didn't?" Like Kevin Samuels was not with. He was not. He disagreed with 50-50.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm asking you and Mama Mia or and P too. Why are women? How are women trying to like blame us for them not watching Kevin Samuels work? When we told him, like, I'm a man that told him, hey, he talk about everybody.
I'm gonna put it like this, short and simple. The people who I come across, they never even heard of the man until he passed away.
Okay. Okay. So you never seen any clips of his before?
I used to see him on social media, but I never clicked on it, and I never was interested to watch the show.
Okay. What about you, Mama Mia?
I knew who he was before he died. Um, I've never caught none of his actual lives because he would go live and talk to women and do shit like that. But never caught none of his lives when he went live. I would always catch it
Did,
after.
you
But
never saw any of his none of his YouTube videos, no reels, nothing like that?
yeah, I caught those too because he was getting on women and men though. He was talking about
So
both.
so you did
So
see the so you did
he was
see
getting.
so you did see he was talking about women. I mean, talking about men as well.
Yeah, he was saying how men have to put on cologne. Uh, Men do need to have some money. Uh, Men gotta look good. He was telling, like, giving men different pointers on a different body shapes. Like if you tall and slender or tall and wide, like saying like what type of clothes they should wear, which is more flattering on a male's physique. He was giving out a lot of pointers.
Yeah. So
For sure.
so P, what kind of annoyed me is they made it seem like we never. They made it seem like we never.
Yeah,
Okay, you
I
got your
had to
camera
put
on.
together.
Hey, we
I
see you.
had
We
to.
see you.
It's all good.
You fan. Hey, you see, I look rough. I need a haircut. I got a, I need a haircut. But look, they made it seem like we never showed them like the bad clips when he talked about gas. So it's a clip going around where he disagrees with the 50-50. So somebody
Mm.
posted it, and I feel like they was trying to take a shot at me, and I feel like that's a lame excuse. Like, cause I know I showed people Kevin Samuels. A lot of women were like, I'm not watching that shit. They tuned him out, and they say they not watching it. Now years later, after the man, you know, been dead for years, now you like, oh, he was talking about gas too, and they like. And then they like, oh, your godfather, he don't agree with 50-50, but you do. I'm like, at the end of the day, who said we agree with everything that Kevin Samuels said?
Shit
We
is
agree
dis-
with some of it.
that shit is disingenuous. They knew about the videos. They only now finding it useful because it's convenient to use one of his videos to have a rebuttal. You didn't authentically think what he said. You didn't care because when it was about hurting your ego, word of the day, it's ego. Women's ego has become bigger than men's on the internet. Like social media caters to whatever type of woman and whatever her situation is. So she could say something stupid and she has enough yes men. Kevin Samuels was one of those people that knocked the ego back. Like it was a lot of, and Kendra G does it, but she not being honest. Because you showed me the video with that big ass woman and she was giving her standards and expectations. And it was like, realistically, how many people gonna pick up on you a night? I know it's shallow, but hey, it is what it is. But this is the same thing as people
Man.
saying, why didn't y'all tell us COVID would have did this and that? We got vaccinated and y'all I'm hearing that shit. That's people not taking accountability, being disingenuous.
Yeah.
Live with the choice you made and stop using the internet to validate your bullshit. But that's the society we live in
Yeah.
now. Everybody in
Yep.
love with the
Yes.
internet.
Yeah. Now, y'all. I, I, s- I ain't gonna lie. I do not like that nigga. Uh,
Kevin
I sent it in
Samuels?
the group chat too. What's the nigga name, man? What's the nigga? The crazy skinny little nigga, man. I can't think.
Charleston
I can't
White.
think.
The
It's
crazy
just name
nigga?
Charleston White.
You don't like Charleston White? Damn, that's my uncle. And he
I
follow me back. And he follow me.
I don't like Charleston White, but I'm a real person. So even when people say shit that I don't like, I still recognize the real shit they said. Now moving right along, the conversation about the black boy, um,
Carmelo Anthony.
Carmelo, what's it? Is his last name Anthony?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy too. That's crazy, right? His last name Carmelo Anthony that killed the white boy at the track meet.
Yeah, he got two first
They was
rings.
acting
I
like
don't never trust nobody
he's
with
trying
two
to
first
claim self.
rings.
He trying to claim self defense, and people did a GoFundMe. They raised a lot of money for him. I mean, how do y'all feel about that, man? I mean, before I speak on it, whoever want to go first, y'all go ahead.
Hmm.
You familiar with that, Quisha?
No comment.
No comment. Okay. P.
Typical of black culture. We only care about our victimhood and what happened to us when it's interracial. The man is guilty. Fine if you want to raise him money for his legal fees, but he going to jail. Raising this money spite racism is what you doing. We love to spite racism. If he was killed, Carmelo Anthony had a shot another nigga at the school. He be at home playing PlayStation. The police wouldn't really be investigating. They'll go, so what happened? This, that, and the third will be questioned. Maybe it'll be arrest, and nobody will come forward and prosecute and get this motherfucker locked up. But the white boy got killed, and they locked his ass up because you brought a gun to school. And I don't know the whole story, but what Charleston White said lined up for me. It's about right and wrong. It's not about racism. And that's the only time black
And,
community care about this
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. I
and
think I think the
conflict
whole I think the
resolution.
whole
Conflict
I think the whole
resolution.
racism I think the whole racism card. I think we kind of like reached his limit with that. Like I think I don't think we like in those times no more. I think people it's just a right and wrong thing. People would be leaning on that too much, and I definitely see that a lot. He set us back, man. He set us back with this one. Cause did y'all know he went and said he brought a knife and he sat at the opponent team bench. Like now you claiming self defense. That's nasty work. That's
Self-defense with
wild, man.
premeditation. Bringing a gun to school is
Mm-hmm.
illegal. They lock
It's
their own white
and
kids up for the guns at school, so how you thought you was gonna get away? This remind me of American History X, a good movie if you ever seen it. Same situation.
Now do you see now
I got
to the
something to say too.
go ahead. You got the flow.
Now it reminds me of like with the black culture. All this is stemming from the no snitching. So if that little boy felt away or felt like that white boy was out to get him, why couldn't he tell his mama? Why couldn't he tell the teacher? Why couldn't the teacher tell the administrators and the principal and set up a meeting? Why? Because snitch culture. I can't tell you somebody messing with me or that I don't feel safe. Black people, the culture.
Even that ain't good
Yeah,
enough. You could have asked
Man,
somebody
also
else.
we
Charleston White
lack,
cause back
but
to what
also too,
Charleston White said.
but also too though, we lack conflict resolution. We don't talk stuff out. We don't even talk our problems out. Black people don't. We don't. We don't figure out solutions together when we're at odds or we disagreeing with something.
Yeah, violence is always more so the fight
The answer with black people, yes, it's not to
yeah.
talk it out. Can we figure this out? Can we come up with a solution? Who, what, when, where, and why, and figure it out? No, not black people. I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna kill you.
And see, like when I was growing up, like Charleston Whitehead said, when I was growing up, we was told to tell somebody, "Hey, this person bothering me."
Mm-hmm.
So to protect yourself in case something does happen.
Yes.
Well, we not taught that with the police though. So I mean, we gotta look at who's at fault for that disconnect. Like when I grew up, it was okay. Hey, teacher, look, he bothering me. So if I go ahead and punch him, the teacher already know, hey, he was bothering me. It's not, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of in the clear. But now, man, nobody going. We saying black culture. Nobody going to the police station and be like, hey, this guy's bothering me. Not just black people. Nobody doing it.
Mm-hmm.
You get kicked on at school. Either you gonna fight or niggas will jump that white boy after school. Cause if it was a black on black, they would have beat his ass and stomped him and filmed it. Even if they don't kill the boy. He getting stumped up. He getting mob jumped after school. Or at some point when they catch him on the street over the weekend or sometime.
Now, did y'all see the other video I sent y'all? The two girls jumped the Mexican lady at the restaurant in
Yeah,
Pilsen
I saw that.
That was so disgusting.
over a $50 bill.
So did they pay? They had to have paid in cash because how are they still not identified?
Yeah, and they still
It
at
couldn't have
large,
been a
P.
card. It couldn't have been no debit or credit card because they would have automatically been identified. So
P,
them have to pay
they,
with cash.
they still at large, P.
That's
What?
crazy.
Oh,
That is so scary.
You be defending these niggas. I told you black culture is trash.
Yes, I said black culture is trash. That's why I don't deal with it. I don't.
me
I don't
neither.
follow it. I don't follow it to 100%.
That we get listen, those are some younger people. Those are some younger people, not of our generation. We don't be hearing this shit from our people, from our
Yeah, we
like.
do.
Come on, man.
Yeah, we do.
No, we don't. No, we
We
don't.
do have crash outs in our generation.
We have not to the core of crash outs in this generation.
They parents are
Crash
our
out is
age
crash
or
out.
older. So that's us too.
Crash out is crash out.
I can't. Nah, you can't do. Nah. You can't put that on. You can't put them on us. Pause.
No,
No.
I see the crash out. That's in like every generation. Not like my younger, our generation, our mother, and the father, and all that stuff. That's it goes back.
Yeah.
No, it goes back, but every year you go up. It's less of crash outs.
When I
It
lived
Every year you
goes
go up.
back to family because don't nobody talk about their problem like how they feel. Everybody just want to crash out and do you get attention
Yep.
hmm
instead of talking about your feelings. And I
Uh-huh.
always tell people, it's like, if it get to a point for a person to take you out your character, won't you just seek therapy? If you don't have nobody you can trust and talk to, go seek therapy.
Our generation,
Everybody want
Yeah.
to do crash out because crash out. I guess that's just the thing. Everybody just be crashing out, and they record and they put it on social media.
Mm-hmm.
our generation,
Okay, but
most of us.
what is technically crashing out? Let's clarify that. Well, when we say crashing out, what is well? Let's be
Making a
technical.
fool of themselves.
An embarrassing ass moment.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a part of you forever. Like a domestic, you crashed out. Put your hands on your boyfriend. Oh, I'm crashed
A
out.
crash out is you retaliating
You
about
know what I'm
something
saying? You crashed
in a
out.
criminal
Shit.
ass way. Like what you
Yes, a
doing, you
domestic.
should be locked up for it, and you filming, but you
Man.
don't get caught.
Yeah, sometimes they don't.
A
And
lot
some
of
of them
times
they
you don't
don't
get
get
caught.
caught.
Now,
Yep.
our generation is nurturing the shit. This is why us too. Who the ones making videos and creative content? Them YNs. They playing the YN game. Watch what a YN do. Like, don't hype. Now you hyping up their ego of crash out bullshit. I don't like you
Mm-hmm.
young niggas. I told you. I don't respect none you do because if you don't leave with respect, I don't like you. I don't care what color you is. Too bad it's you. It's our color. We need to fucking have a
I'm
virus
saying
against
though.
us and prove some of this shit.
In our defense, right? Like with
Oh,
everything going on with black culture, right? It's only really one crash out
Oh,
nigga
my camera froze.
that's our age. Just leave out and come back in.
yeah.
But right now it's only. I mean, the nigga from what's the name? He was really the only crash out. Quisha, just leave out and come back in.
All right.
But the dude from the Rolling 60, he was the only motherfucker really like pressing motherfuckers, making them check. Like, it ain't a bunch of old niggas doing that, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, I get what y'all saying, but I'm saying the older you go, people start like you get to an older point in life and you see shit for what it is more so, right? So you not gonna crash out like a 25-year-old or 18-year-old because you seen what life really is about. So like, it's less when you get to where we at. They let down there. Them girls couldn't be no more than 24. A $50 bill, man, 48-year-old motherfucker, $50. What's $50 at 40? That's what I'm saying. Like we can't put that on. We can't. That's not on us.
It's us
Now,
though. You
It is.
this is where stereotypes come from, whether they fair or prejudiced or bigoted or not. A representation of people is what you show the most, is what people think of you. First impression.
Mm-hmm.
man, listen.
I told you
I
this
was
last
in
time. We
motherfucker
think
Bar
all
Louie.
Asian people know karate, and then you get out there and whoop an Asian person's ass. You'll be like, damn, I whooped his ass. He didn't even know how to kick.
Hey, I went in Bar Louie for a date one day. All I had was spinning archo and a motherfucker Don Julio, and the girl got some fruity drink, and she got a salad, a chicken salad, something. What a motherfucker bill said, 120. I should have went behind the bar, started whooping some ass, okay? But look, they put the girl motherfucking phone pee in the water. First off, I watched the video. Motherfucker was trying to tell me, oh, the Mexican girl, she put her hand up. You threw my fucking phone in the water, bitch. You went behind the counter, threw my phone in the water, and you in there talking shit. What is somebody supposed to do after that?
Now I see why it's always fights at Bar Louie. You talking about the one right there downtown?
That was the one. Oh yeah, that motherfucker was
It's
120.
always fight there. Every time I'm on social media, it's always the fight at the Bar Louie.
It was almost a fight that night. I was luckily I was tipsy and high. I
Well,
left it alone.
there's a
I
date
just
with
went ahead and paid my
entertainment.
bill.
You wanted entertainment on the first date. Motherfuckers entertained.
I should have went viral. I should have went viral.
Okay, yeah, you wanted to entertain on the first date.
We was kind of just on some. It really wasn't that. It was just on some. We was outside. All right, let's start right here. And I really didn't think nothing of it. I'm like, okay, Balu, you know what I'm saying? And man, all I had was Spinner's Art Show. That's an appetizer. An appetizer and 2 drinks, and the bill was 120.
Got played.
This
Yeah.
before tariffs and everything. It wasn't no tariffs yet.
You could have slid
Yeah,
to the liquor
they
store.
definitely played you.
You could have slid to the
Damn.
liquor store, got that shit for the cocktail and whatever you had, and you could have slid the jewel
P, I
if the
P,
wing was a hot spot.
I
Okay,
like being
yours
out.
also got some good chicken and some
$120.
fries.
Come on, man. You would have with the wings.
I like being
Still got
outside.
them
I
wings.
like being outside though.
That's
I like being
outside.
outside. I like ambiance.
Then you take her
I
through
like
Lakeshore Drive.
ambiance
Everybody
and
know that's with some weed.
Mm-hmm.
I done burnt P. I burnt Lakeshore Drive up, man.
The
That's burnt.
Riverwalk, that's a nice place to chill.
I did. I burnt that up,
What, the
man. That was
Riverwalk?
my yeah. That was my
Literally.
go-to when I was younger, man. I used to do all that shit, man.
First date.
I used to do all that shit. Yeah, yeah. Listen, I don't, man. Listen, I don't be playing to play.
You be
Okay,
dating them little
I
young
come and
girls.
take
You know
over.
they don't be outside. Everybody on the internet and on the tablet.
The old
This
ones don't be
generation is
outside.
just older
You know how many?
versions
Oh,
of our
P.
kids. They don't go nowhere. They be on the
Y'all
phone and don't know
always
how to fucking
attack.
act nowhere.
Y'all always attack the young people, and that's what I don't like too, man. Y'all be attacking the young people. These young girls be doing way more shit than the old chicks be doing. I don't know the fuck you talking about.
I
These
ain't
young chicks
attacking the
be
young
going to
people.
all the
I'm talking about
concerts,
us too.
all the festivals. They be going out of town to festivals. Them young girls be outside, man.
I'll be outside too, because I be doing the same thing.
What I'm saying is I'm saying 40-year-old. I know 40-year-old women like my age don't do none of that shit. They don't go nowhere.
Yes, they do.
I know.
These are the
Nah.
single
They
mothers
Yes,
you
might
they
take
talking
a.
about
do.
again. You wrong.
Yes, they do. You
You
just
talking to
probably
a
be
nigga
around the
that's
wrong 40-year-old
you talking to
females.
a nigga that's 12 countries in. Okay, I done been in every major city in America.
I
Okay,
have
I
too.
done- I listen. I done been to listen. I didn't stayed in mansions all up in Fort Lauderdale, Orlando, all that. I've been outside. I know who be outside. Cause I've been outside.
She was. So how you know
Mm.
they weren't 40
Okay.
and
I
50 and shit?
Who said I couldn't tell?
You said
I
she was
said
a
she not
90s
really an
baby.
80s
She's
baby.
not. She's
I
not an
said
80s
she
baby.
not really an 80s baby. Listen,
You
I
right.
stand on
She
what
can't be no 80s.
Her birth certificate
I
say
stand on
88.
what I said.
What are we talking
I
about?
stand on I stand on what I said.
That's not a good
She
measurement.
is not.
She ain't gonna say she wasn't in the 80s
That
too
is a good
long.
man.
That's
Hey,
like a
when
motherfucker.
She
Isaiah
Oh,
ain't
Thomas,
been too
listen,
oh,
long.
let me
Isaiah,
see your
listen,
ID.
hold on,
Oh,
hold
you
on.
not a real lady,
She
baby.
was
You can't get
here.
in our club.
She was
What?
here. She was here in the 80s.
This nigga couldn't work the dope.
I just
He
don't
don't
know
like.
nothing
He
about the
don't. He,
80s,
you
but
know, oh, you was born in '88. When Transformers came out, he started doing that type of shit. Man, let me in the goddamn club. '88 is on my birthday. All this extra assessment.
okay. Okay.
You didn't
See,
know what right.
I
What
be letting
move
you
didn't
talk.
do when it was the
I be
back down AB?
What game
see,
was
I
you
be
want
letting
to
you
play in
talk.
Mortal Kombat?
You want to play in
I
Mortal
be letting you
Kombat?
I be letting you talk.
You want to
Before I
trade
say
Over
what I'm gonna
with.
say.
Pokemon
Get out of
cards.
the
You
way,
don't know
nigga.
about do or die. You don't know about Crucial
You're not a real
Conflict.
'80s baby. What the fuck the birth certificate say?
You don't remember gas prices being $1.59.
Oh, yes, I
Come on.
do. I
Only time
definitely
we
do
use
remember
that
that.
you're not a real '80s baby when mama wanted to lie about our age. Don't you tell this nigga you 10. You trying to go to the buffet and you
He
paying
is not
pounds.
no
Man,
real.
that was
Listen, man.
crazy how we would lie. Man. Y'all think that company know we been lying?
Yeah.
Yeah, they knew that shit.
They know that,
They
right?
they knew that shit.
If I wasn't
Walmart
gonna
Ponderosa,
come in
is
and do
please.
this shit.
Ponderosa knew everybody was lying.
So they knew that shit. Like, you think they...
Ponderosa knew everybody was lying. Listen, she not no 80s baby, okay? It's 88. She was born in the 80s. She not no 88 80s baby. She ain't had no
Yeah,
run in the
I said
80s,
I wasn't
okay?
an 80s baby. I'm a 90s. I was a 90s baby.
And CP went on. I said what I said, nigga. I know what I said. I
Okay.
said it. Okay, this is always some your urban American
Nigga
podcast.
say he
Your
like
host
meat and
Kid
potatoes,
Drake.
but he playing with the side
I
shit.
got
Woman say she
Patata guy
36.
who
I don't know what else she
I got
has.
Patata guy. He on his run right now. You know what I'm saying? He trying to be Potter of the month. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. We got Mama Mia Boo, the Instagram sensation. No other than. You know what I'm saying? We got Quisha. I mean, I gotta get my accolades together up on you because we gotta get your Instagram busting too and get what you're trying to get going on. But this nigga P, he be loud and wrong, man. Y'all go back and watch the old episode. You just see last episode. And I love it though. Cause you know what I'm saying? The nigga, hey P, somebody they was sharing your reel, P.
That's good,
When
right?
you was talking
We want a viral moment.
Yeah, they was saying your shit. We went a little viral. They was saying your
Don't
shit. But
depend
you
on
was
me,
loud and
baby.
wrong, man.
I'm not vaccinated. You'll never go viral fucking with me.
Okay, because I'm not vaccinated either. Shit.
Oh, I don't know nothing
Some of
about
us
what
might have
y'all
had
talking
to get,
about.
if you
I
had to
don't
get
know nothing
vaccinated by
about what y'all
God, then
crying.
go
Wait a
for it.
minute.
Yeah, I ain't fucking with the vaccination.
I ain't gonna
That
put
shit
that
make you
poison
Can't
in your
even put
tired.
it.
body.
I can't even say what I do for a living. You know, I just, yep,
Yeah, we know what you
living
do
It's
a
for a
all
double
living.
life.
good.
Hook my food stamp
I'm
application
living
up.
a double life. I'm living a double life.
But
This
listen,
Mama Mia Boo,
as
internet sensation, male advocate, pick me,
as
soul
far as it
maker.
goes, as far as when it goes with them girls that beat that Mexican lady up in Pilsen, look, women like that. That's what we here for. We here for the culture. So always your Urban American podcast, Kids Ray. Listen, if you don't have no money, stay your broke ass home.
I tell people that all the goddamn
Arguing,
time. They never listen.
arguing over a $50 bill is disgusting.
Exactly.
Man,
I wouldn't even want to fuck after I seen that.
There's women out here going viral
Like
for
she would have
arguing
called me
amongst
like, yeah,
themselves over the
AP.
bill.
She would have called
yes,
me like,
they
yeah,
do, and they
yeah,
do, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it's bad. It's so bad with
AP.
women.
She would have
For
called me like,
women,
yeah, we just had to whoop this bitch ass. I'm like, over how much? What? My dick just soft. Like I can't even get on hard for you. That's disgusting.
Let me say this to our culture. Stop going places because you heard it's high class and you making an impression and you need an ambiance, whatever your reason for going with your ego, just to order the same basic shit you would have got at fucking Popeyes. A lot of y'all go to these high place restaurants and you get the menu and you order the same shit you would have ordered, fried hard, salt and pepper mild sauce. Cause you ain't never ate shit else. You really ain't got no class. You just trying to look good for the internet, and I was here and I was there, and you ordered the same little Kool-Aid, same weak ass drink, same little surf and turf that you get all the time wherever you go in the hood with the cheaper menu. At least try some shit you ain't never tried. You don't got the money for it, sitting around arguing, well, the nigga gonna pay. I done seen people, I think it's staged, niggas sit down and they discuss the bill and tell the nigga he gotta pay. And it was his birthday. I would shoot everybody in the room. That's how I know this shit be
I
staged.
think I saw that. I saw that.
oh
I
my
think he went out with his
god,
wife or his girlfriend, and she brought her friends.
Right. I would bring those girls with me, beat their ass like you beat the Mexican ass, and we all gonna run out on the bill and call the police on us while
Okay.
we on the drive home.
oh
Exactly.
my gosh,
Yeah.
I
that's
I ain't going out with them.
If you gonna go crazy, we gonna go all the
On
way.
your birthday is crazy. That's so
You get
sad.
see, that's the truth. See, that's the problem. That's what I be telling people right now. People don't be being honest, man. I be being honest,
Yep.
right? People don't be being honest with people. Listen, if you a fuck, I'm gonna tell you just a fuck, okay? Y'all gotta stop lying. Listen, y'all don't be telling y'all friends that a broke friend. Okay, we gotta know who the broke friend is, who the ugly friend is, who the friend that don't have no game. Listen, we gotta start back being honest. All
Men
this
know that shit.
inclusion. See, one thing y'all never touch on. One thing y'all never touch on is this inclusion. That's what fucked the culture up. Inclusion.
No,
We don't even know who.
I speak on a lot of stuff. What was this? One time, this was like a couple of years ago. Me and my cousin and her friends, we went to Fried. We went to Bar Louie. I ordered me some nachos, they chicken nachos, and I had ordered me a lemon drop and two shots. And my cousin, her friend, she ordered the same thing I ordered, and she ordered she ordered the same thing I get. So when the time come for us to pay the bill, you knew that you only had fucking $15 in your pocket. Why would the hell would you order lemon drops and two shots? No, lady, split the bill. Give me my check. I'm gonna pay for my order. My cousin pay for her order. The girl, she
Hmm.
can't pay for her order. Look, she gonna wash the dishes and clean this place up because I ain't paying shit. And that's what happened.
That's nasty.
No, that's not. That's being honest. Like you knew you had $15. Why would you bring your broke ass outside?
Why? Yeah, stay at home.
Yeah, you could have stayed at home. You could have just said, "Look, y'all,
Politics.
I only got $15. I can't afford to go outside." I would appreciate that. I'd be like, "Okay, well, you know what? We could stay in the house, make some tacos. go to the liquor store, get some tequila,
Yeah,
make
we
some
could have put
margaritas,
something
and play some
together. We
cards.
could
You know, do
we
some
could have
stuff
spent
like
that
that.
$15 the right way.
Yeah, but you want to do stuff and make it seem like it's good for the
Like
internet,
you
but
got it.
you only got $15 in your pocket. Knock it off.
And
That's why
if
you had to
Yeah.
stay and clean the whole damn restaurant.
It's
you
so
could have
sad. It's
called a
like
nigga for 30
it's so many broke.
$40,
It's so many broke
but
folk
y'all
out
told us
here.
that ain't good enough for
Uh,
lunch. Y'all fucked that up too. Niggas always had $30, $40, whether he was a simp or not. 30 ain't shit. But y'all told us that ain't good enough for lunch. You see?
No, we
I think
never
they
said
said
that. We
that.
never
And you
said
know,
that. I never said
It
$30
is.
for
Women is
Ernest
saying
lunch.
didn't
that.
defend it well enough.
The
So the
women on the line
majority
is saying that
said 30 ain't enough for lunch.
$30 is not enough. 30 not enough. They said that
And
online.
30 would have
Yeah,
They
got
they
you
said
did.
some
They
shots
did.
in the
They say
crowd
30 not
too.
They
enough, but
definitely
In the
said that
household,
online, and I
they
was
said
mad
send
as
a
hell in
hundred.
them comments. I was in them comments that day.
I bet
What?
Send
that
a
$30
hundred.
would have helped out on that bill that day at Bar
damn,
Louie. She could have called one
it
of
sure
them
would have
niggas
helped
up.
because she wouldn't have had to clean that damn restaurant up.
But see, she even assumed that y'all was gonna help pay it. She assumed
No,
somebody was
you
gonna
don't
look out
assume.
for her.
Like,
Yes. And then women be
that.
doing that
That's
shit.
Don't
Women
nasty.
will do
assume.
that
Let's
shit.
be honest and straightforward. Like, look, I only got $15. I can't afford to go to Bar Louie with y'all.
See, men don't do that.
But
We know our niggas. We know who the thief. We know who get you drunk, can't handle their liquor. We know who
you know who broke.
drink all the drink and got all the smoke, don't never put on. We be knowing our niggas like this nigga. And
Now,
then we
see, this
used to do
this
that when
this
we
the
chilled.
first
Like,
time my cousin ever did brought this female. No, this is the second time she brought her around because she tried to pull it again. One time when we had went bowling, it was like, I
I
ain't
don't
got
play.
no money.
I don't be playing that shit.
Asking me for some money, girl. Now you better ask her. I ain't got shit for nobody.
No, yeah, I've been there before. I remember one time I met these girls and they was at some restaurant downtown. And like they had already ate. And I came in, sat down with them for a minute, and I had a drink. And Shorty was like, "Man, you gonna pay for everybody's bill?" She's like, "You gonna pay for everybody's bill?" I laughed like, "Yeah, get the fuck out of here! Hell no!"
yo, my man
Like
took a girl to the bar
it be
last week.
nasty out here.
Told me, and he say when he got the bill, it was like 150 something because she ordered something for her kid. She pulled it with her.
Oh hell
Oh
no!
yeah,
Not to
she
make a
poured it. She
scene,
definitely
he
poured it.
fucking player, but I was like, I would have made a scene.
I showed the hell. What the hell?
And if I did make a scene, you know what I would have did? I would have carried the food
I
out
would have been like,
myself
look, I'm
and
gonna go
dropped
to
her
the
ass off.
bathroom.
What about the food for my kids?
Now,
This is my food.
now look, always your Urban American podcast. I want to talk about this, P, because y'all had brought this up, and she was saying what black women are responsible for. I want to say this and see how y'all feel about this. Black women are the reason that black men don't go to college. I say that again. Always from your Urban American podcast. Black women are the reason black men don't go to college. You want to know why I say that? And y'all can give me y'all pushback or y'all could agree with me. The reason why I say that is because y'all want a nigga built up right now. Y'all don't have time to wait and let a nigga build his empire, and you sit by him while he struggle. You ain't got time for that shit. So niggas ain't got 4 years, maybe longer. That's why niggas don't really do that shit. We get out there either get the hustling or get the working.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
Always from your Urban American podcast.
yeah. They want the drug dealers, the scammers. Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
why
they
they
want the
keep.
older niggas. They
I
already got a good
mean,
job.
know what I'm saying? Like they will motivate you to be like, I
They
want you to go to
also want
school.
the
You're not gonna make money at school. You need to be hustling. You need to do this. You need to
let's
sell
not
weed. You need
let's
to
not leave
swim.
this
Like
let's not leave this out there because even the fan girls that's in college, they fucking with the older niggas that already got a good job.
I don't think that's just a black woman thing. Black men got a lot to do with that too.
No, it's black women.
Thank you.
White women
And
understand.
it's not a
White
good
women let you
statistic
build.
because
White women let you build.
black niggas do go to college. That's a new narrative this week because
mhm.
they done ran out of shit to talk about. So now niggas don't go to school.
I'm saying it's not.
But
I'm
we
saying
getting ready for the NFL draft.
Let's keep it real. I'm not
Fuck you
saying
in
black men
the
don't go to
NFL if you don't
college.
go to college as a black man.
P, let me. I'm not saying. I never said black men don't go to college. I'm saying the reason
Yeah, I
why
know what
college.
you're
But at
saying.
the end of the day, hear me out. No, I'm not saying that. But me and you know that's not bullshit. College is not a popular thing between me and you, me and our people, our class. So that's what I'm saying. That's why college is not a big thing, pause, for men.
That's
It's not
true.
like we like, yeah, I'm gonna go to this college. We don't do that
That's true.
unless we playing ball or something like that. We good at something else and we go. You know what I'm saying? It's not a big conversation.
No, I think college is a scam. I spoke on this, so I
I
understand.
agree.
And
I think it's a
I'm
scam
not.
too.
I'm just disagreeing with black women and black men got something to do why we don't go to college. The
Okay.
culture.
Prove me wrong.
I mean,
How
the
am I
shows,
wrong in
the
my point?
movies. We can
How,
just speak on the
how am I
child
wrong? Hold on,
self.
hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
Hold on. How am I wrong in my point though? At the same time, you see what I just said? They want a nigga that's already, or they want a man that's already put together. They don't have time for you to. They don't have time for you to do 4 years, maybe more. How long a doctor gotta go? They don't
Now I
have
got to do
time to
8
sit there and
years.
wait.
8 to 10 for
Yeah.
They
residency
not
officer.
sitting bad on nigga for 8 to 10 years while he go to college so he can make 6 figures, 6, 7
You don't
figures later
even
on in
have
life.
to do no 8 to 10 years to go to college to make 6 figures. Uh, Kanye West said this years ago. Just put it like that. If you're not sure, this goes for females and males. If you're not sure what you want to do, don't go to college wasting nobody's time and money. Take up a trade. Now a male can easily become an electrician and make 6 figures off that.
Yep, yep. No, you're 1,000%.
Most men go
Don't
to
nobody
college
just
to
want. Don't
learn a
nobody want to
trade.
put in that work and just like look up all the trades that they can take up. And don't nobody want to do that work. Everybody just want to get the money fast. So that's why niggers become hustlers. I hate saying nigga, but that's why dudes become
I mean,
hustlers.
I disagree. You got the working man out here. The working man, he looking for the best job that he could get for the highest pay at the time. We really can't afford college. Like that's part of the reason why I didn't finish college. I went to a college and they try to hit me with an out of district fee. I'm already trying to pay tuition and buy my own books. I'm going to work. I'm working at FedEx and going to college. I'm going to trading college. I could barely afford the tuition. They
I'm
gave me a
okay, cool.
little they gave me a little money or whatever. Yeah, I went to go take I was taking automotive tech or whatever, but I could barely buy my books. I'm working at FedEx, working 5 hours a day. Motherfucker out there I'm making $9, $10 an hour. Like then they try to hit me with a $1,500 out of district fee. Shit, I ain't got that shit. I'm out this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like the average male, he don't even go to college because of the money situation. So now I got you can't even afford a woman. What kind of woman I'm gonna be able to date where I'm barely making money and I'm paying for college so I could eventually make more money? Ain't sticking with that? The
And
culture
no,
of
because
women
that's
ain't
your
sticking
problem
by
right
that.
there. You worrying about the female. Focus up on you and your money and your education.
But I'm gonna say this
Females have
I'm
a
because
place to
saying
be
he got to
around.
get some ass. He got to get some ass too.
I
Come on
got
now,
I
we
got a
can't.
similar
No.
I got a similar
So now you
situation as
saying.
well.
So now you saying while you're in college, you supposed to get no ass.
When
Yeah, men are not celibate in college at all. They fucking shit.
I went to
Definitely fucking.
college, the reason I didn't finish is because they wanted to send me to Springfield. But I got kids. See, we don't if a lot of the shit is if you had the program right here within the city limits, because a lot of niggas don't leave where they grow up. We die right here a lot of time. It's a lot of factors into it. I just didn't agree with solely black women. Getting some ass got a lot to do with it and wanting to make money fast. But I'm like, I would have finished my program if it was not in Springfield. I just had a baby at the time. I'm like, I can't fucking leave Spring. And I got a job. Now they got
Mama
online
mia,
shit. But a lot of times,
mama mia.
if you had the program right here, I would finish. And another thing is, y'all make people pay for tuition and books for shit they out there to study. Prerequisites. Before you do this, we require this. That's bullshit. That's what I say it's a scam. If I'm paying for something or somebody else paying for something, take me right to the meat and potatoes. I don't need to learn English 101 again when I took it 4 years in high school. Or something that don't got
Exactly.
nothing to do with my fucking program or interest or career. It's
Ain't
bullshit.
got better books for that shit.
And a
Ain't
lot of
got better
niggas
books
know
for that
that
shit.
hands on. Then I got to get out here and pay the loan back. And you don't want to give me a job because you want to give me this word salad about entry level and no experience. Like, fuck around. We been working.
Mama
You
mia,
in the hood,
you
you
see
been
my
working.
mama mia. Do you see my point or nah? You disagree with me or what?
You talking about me?
No, no, mama mia, mama mia. You disagree with me? Quisa, you ain't answered it. You ain't really say if you disagree with me or not. I need all y'all answer. P said he disagreed with me. Do y'all agree with me or not?
No, I did that. I said I disagree.
You disagree, Mama Mia?
Yeah.
I think I disagree too.
You just okay.
I don't agree fully with what
My,
you said.
it's like,
Yeah, but
I think it's more than just black women. It's black men too, because of the culture.
yes,
All these shows for
definitely.
the last 20 years, they ain't been talking about. We went to
Cause
school
they
on
trying
TV.
to get put. Cause they trying to get pussy.
Okay, pussy. You can get pussy in school. We watch Will Smith date every bad bitch in
No,
Hollywood
you not. You
at
not
college
getting. No, you're
on the
not.
Fresh
No,
Prince
you're
of Bel
not.
Air.
No, you're not, P. No, you're not. Listen. If you think about it, you can grad. It's I know people graduating from high school going to get their CDLs. Now they got a grown man job in their early years. What the
CDL
type
get
of
more pussy
action
than
he get?
everybody.
The type of action is 19-year-old CDL truck driver get compared to the 19-year-old that's that motherfucking NIU. It's not the same, bro.
Definitely.
You crazy? It's more so because you got more access to women than each other on the co-ed campus. You in fraternities, everybody get
You
put,
got
even the
access
lame
to
and the
women that
nerd.
don't want to
You
fuck
gonna
your
find
broke ass.
somebody.
You got access to women that don't want to
You
fuck your
got
broke
people
ass.
coming from out of town that don't go to your school to the school. They coming in town strictly to fuck and party.
I I wish I would have seen you in college, cause I need to hang around you, cause and man, college they was mean. You ain't had shit. You wasn't getting no action. I don't know what you talking about.
Then those niggas who couldn't get no action, they come back and dip in the high school pool, or they was
All
already
right,
dating
so
that
that
girl before they got to college.
not,
That'd be a thing
all
too.
right. So
But
I stand on what I'm saying. Okay, y'all disagree with me. I like it. I like it. I got all three
yeah,
people
that was a
disagree
shallow
with me.
ass reason why niggas ain't going to college for the money. Pussy is, but
That's
for the money,
yeah,
how you gonna
who's
put
getting
what
money?
does money bring you, P? What is like? Come
Okay,
on,
then
you
leave with the money.
now
You
hold on,
gonna
hold on,
say
hold on,
black
hold on, hold
women?
on, hold on,
That black girl said that shit. She a goofy.
bro. Women are asking a nigga to pay 100% of the bills.
Mm-hmm.
What is the fastest way I could pay 100% of the bills? Go to college or get a CDL?
Oh, CDL.
and all women's not required, for a man
I
to
ain't
pay
saying they are
100% of
requiring it, but
the bill.
I'm not saying they are requiring it, but majority of the women, we hit this majority of the time, we hit this too much. We ain't finna act like it don't exist. So this is what we this is what men are hearing. With that being said, which one is the fastest way to do that? Since y'all don't
CDL.
disagree with me. We got one CDL, Mama Mia,
PDL or an electrician.
CDL
Yeah,
electrician, not
trade.
college,
Definitely
right?
trade. Oh,
Okay.
that's not an option? Trade.
Yeah, I
Trade. I
said
mean,
that. Trade is an
CDL is a
option.
trade.
You
Oh, that's,
gotta
yes,
go to
the
school
trade.
for both though. It's still school.
The trade. Electrician, HVAC.
Come on,
Okay.
man.
You still gotta go to school to
Don't
get
be an
your
asshole,
PDLs
P.
too.
Yeah,
My
Don't be an
man.
asshole, P. Don't be an asshole,
I'm
P.
saying. I wanted to take CDL. That shit take about 5-6 months.
You don't have to take 4 years. It don't take 4 years to get a CDL, but it don't even take 4 months. Stop.
This is what we saying. I'm not gonna sit up here and say, "Oh, black niggas is not educated." It's not promoted anymore because people find intelligence
Listen,
oppressive.
cut that thing. Are you serious? Oh my
We
God.
not at we not we. All I'm saying is this: we are not pushed towards college because we gotta have a bag now.
You really just did that?
I
Okay, I'm
agree.
Okay.
almost
Look,
done.
we've been
I agree with
I'm
that.
almost done.
And that's
look we've
why
been run
that's
we
why
ran
black
over.
athletes end up with a white girl because that white girl, okay, you're not in the league yet, but I'm gonna date you now. I'm gonna fuck with you right now. But the black girl waiting for the money.
Oh, so now you agree with me?
I said I'll meet you halfway,
Okay.
but that nigga's in college.
Okay.
He's a
Do
Russell
y'all have
Wilson.
anything y'all
Until he
want to talk
gets that
about? We've
Russell
been
Wilson money, then Sierra won. But when Russell Wilson was just Russell, Sierra wasn't looking
yeah.
play. She was looking at future
Well, look
because
his
she was
way.
outside getting money. I get where you going, but I'm not gonna just say we don't
Okay.
like
Thank
being
you.
educated. We outside.
You just don't want me to be right. Just don't want me to be
I
right.
met you
It's fine.
halfway.
It's
I
cool.
said it's
It's
not
cool.
just black women. We
Always
got
some.
something to do to them niggas.
Always. Always some. Your Urban American podcast, man. We've been running. We've been running. We did an hour 34, man. We've been flowing. It's been real. It's been good talk. We added Quisha in, man. Great chemistry. Do y'all have before we close out? Do y'all have anything near and dear to y'all hearts that y'all want to speak on?
I'm thinking. I'm thinking too. So
I mean, how's your weekend going, Quisha? I mean, what's the vibes? Your direct deposit hit? What's the word? What's going on?
I gotta work tonight. I work night shift. I only
I
have
gotta
the
work too.
weekends off.
I gotta work too.
and I got the weekends off too.
Same.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. No, y'all ain't got no subject near and dear to your heart y'all want to talk about.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the third week in a row. You ain't had nothing, P. I mean, I gotta call you out, man.
I ain't had nothing. What?
You
This
going
ain't near.
viral off my sub. You
This
going
ain't
viral
near.
off my subject.
This ain't near and dear to my heart. It's kind of silly. Comic book. Spider-Man was the first content creator. He's taking selfies of himself and selling it to the newspaper. And he was the first nigga with the Pooh Shiesty mask. Since you was talking about Kanye West.
It was not no first nigga with the Pooh Shiesty mask. Stop it, man.
His whole mask is a Pooh
That is
Shiesty
not
mask
no
with shades in
Shiesty.
it. The first
He had a
content
red
creator. The man was
mask
taking
on,
pictures
man.
of
No
himself and
Shiesty.
selling it to the newspaper.
You could not listen, man. You trying Kanye West introduced us to the Shiesty.
Niggas been getting robbed by
You
Pooh
tried.
Shiesty masks for a long time in the hood. And it's for cold weather cities.
No, they have not.
We been
Niggas used to
rocking
wear
that
a real
shit.
mask with one. No, niggas used to wear the mask with the two circles and the mouth cut out.
Yeah.
Pause. That was always the Shiesty came with it, man. Kanye West, man.
Okay, you can have it.
Okay, I'm
Kanye
giving the
West.
South Side credit.
I agree. Kanye West. Shut up.
That's something the South Side come up with, Shiesty. West Side had 150s, y'all got Shiesties.
Why is they calling it the Pooh Shiesty mask if Kanye made it up?
You just use his name. That's all. It's called Shiesty, so we use his name. That's all. Slang terminology. No, you from the bird. No, you been in the birds for a minute. You moved. You left Chicago, so you know. I'm here in the trenches still. Okay, Mama Mia, nothing.
Oh, we talking about as far as like what I got going on?
You have a subject. You have a subject you want to talk
Oh,
about?
subject.
You got any questions? Y'all got any questions y'all want to ask Quisha? Y'all ain't
I'm thinking.
y'all y'all. I know I'm saying
Welcome to
y'all
the
want to ask
show.
Quisha.
Welcome
P,
to the
Mama Mia,
podcast.
y'all want to ask Quisha anything?
What's your sign?
I'm a Scorpio.
Okay. Okay.
What's your sign?
The Aries.
See, y'all cool. I like y'all. You are April one, right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah, her birthday just passed, right?
I'm a
Yep. It
Pisces.
P,
just passed. Yep.
what you say, P?
I'm a Pisces.
Dre.
I'm a
Okay.
Aquarius, so you know I'm water. I just flow.
No wonder you act like an Aquarius.
I don't know.
A
I
weirdo.
don't know what that means. Okay. Okay. We got our signs out there. What else you want to? Anything else, Mama Mia?
Now I did my research and I was told by this other lady online that women be giving men ED.
No
What?
doubt. No doubt.
Yes. And so
That's no doubt. P, woman ever gave you ED before?
Erectile dysfunction?
yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It didn't smell good. Let's stop right here.
Yes. Yes, and that could be it. Smell.
Yeah.
How she acts to attitude. It's
But I
like
got it
Y'all
up
want to hear my
before that
story?
happened. So I don't know. I ain't never if I
I
had
didn't
ED
have a
because I
problem
hurt
prior to
myself.
you.
Y'all want to
Yep.
hear my story?
Sure,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Usually, a nigga like me don't have no issues. You know what I mean? I'm ready to work 24 hours. You know. But this young lady took a shit with the door open, pretty much. it
And she smelled really bad.
really wasn't the smell that. It really wasn't the smell. It was more so the whole like,
The dog?
oh, and like I heard this shit hit the water like dooku dooku like,
Ooh,
and then thought I was gonna clap after that, bro. My shit never got on. I could not get on.
now would
Was
you
on limp.
saying She said women give men ED. Is it like a psychological reason? Because we saying we discussed it in our version of ED. Like I had the hard on, and then it was dismissed because
Yeah.
of what the woman did. Now I give you a
I
story.
couldn't get
Yes.
hard. Pause. I
Yes.
couldn't get hard. Pause.
I've had ED. I hadn't lifted weights in a while, so I go to do a deadlift. Too much weight on that motherfucker. I got it up, but I hurt my back. So every time I could not keep no erection. My baby mama at the time, she grabbed me, that motherfucker go straight down. And she was mad. And I was like, this is the first time. I'm like 32. Never ever happened. So I'm saying this to say, men, take care of your bodies, because when that back go out,
Your blood flow.
that penis go out.
Now,
And relying on these pills and these honey packs at y'all young age,
Oh my
22,
God, that
23,
messes them up.
your hormones ain't through stirring up. So then your body gonna become dependent on that pill. And you ain't gonna be able to get it up. And you'll have a
I
heart
don't know
attack.
about that. I don't know about that. We y'all say that. That's not proven. That's
No,
not proven.
I came across an older guy. He told me that he can't get hard without popping a pill.
Oh my God, that's so sad.
That might be a case by case. Cause look, I mean, I got electric car. Everybody told me don't charge your car up all the way. Man, shut the fuck up. I ain't had no problems. Listen,
That's not
some shit people just
sustainable.
be saying. I don't know that to be true. It might be now. If you going crazy on them, that's probably very possible. But if you take it in moderation, you gonna be alright. You know what I'm saying? Now, Queese, I want to ask you: can dick be ran through?
Can dick be ran through?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Explain.
I had a guy told me that once he did a threesome, and then the next day he did an orgy.
Okay. He had a lit weekend to me. That's like it's like a lit weekend to me.
Like a living.
Damn, where he be hanging out at?
I don't know. I stopped talking to him.
Oh, because of that.
He said his dick ran through.
So I'm saying how the dick ran through. Like I'm saying physically.
I don't know. Well, I never touched him. I cut him
Okay.
off when he told me
Have you ever had some ran? Not to be all your business, but have you ever had some ran through?
Not that I can think of.
Okay.
And I
My
always
man
like
can't.
a couple of guys that be ran through though. What's funny, Dre?
It's just because it's like you know like the popular guy gets dragged for no reason. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Because
they always be the ones that be ran through.
that's cap. I see
No,
you.
it's not.
I've had women lie on their vagina and say they smashed me and never. Cause I'm kind of popular, not trying to be too my horn, nothing like that. But I've had like women like I've never touched that girl before in my life. So like, you know, a man can't be ran through. A man run through. You feel me? We can't. Mama Mia, how you feel about it? Can a dick be ran through?
A
Penis?
dick be ran through. So like when y'all be saying like a ran through dick, just like how we know like a ran through vagina is like roast beef, it's not tight, don't get wet, all that. So like is it like a chewed up dick or something?
I mean, I'm wondering. I keep
Like
hearing
is
this.
it
I hear this.
like
I
what
hear
does
this all the
that
time. I'm just
mean?
like wondering what
Like
they mean.
because when they say like ran through female, it's like you have to do with the whole anatomy of a woman. So it's just like no, but a man that got a lot of sexual experience is a man that is sexually experienced, and women like sexually experienced
Seasoned.
men. So it's just like if a woman is sexually experienced, they can tell. They could tell. They could definitely tell.
Mm-hmm.
The hot dog down the hallway, whatever they said.
Damn. Hot dog down. Shit. That motherfucker ain't stopped
So,
nothing. Just went through.
so it's
Listen,
like
I'm
sexually
staying on the
experienced
physical.
versus ran through.
Quisha, I'm staying on the physical side. Like a man could smash 100, 200 chicks and you wouldn't even know it. A woman can't do the same thing.
Tell you something right now.
A woman
That
can do the
motherfucker not
same
going.
thing. I could say a woman can do the same thing, but at the same time she could, because you know a lot of people when they go and get their body done, you can get your vagina
Get that
done as well.
reconstructive. Get that
Yeah.
reconstructive. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
no, she can get that reconstructive. She can get that reconstructive. But see, it
I
gotta
got
be you can't reconstruct no dick.
If
I got
somebody
and this
cut
is
it
why
off,
I
yes
got
she
to
can.
interview.
Pause.
Let me say this.
I need to
I
interview.
don't agree with that. Yeah, dick can be ran through like pussy can be ran through. Just because you don't,
Oh man.
no, you might have this weird physical definition, but I'm not finna
Mm-hmm.
sit up here and try to take accountability and move the goalposts. If you hoe, you a hoe. Condom or not. If you have a lot of
We're
sex,
talking
you
strictly
ran
physical.
through.
We're not talking about people. We're not talking about like what you classify as rental. We're talking about technical, physically.
Yeah, yeah.
You
I'm
won't
saying
know
if
if a
you
man
go
ran
fuck,
through
I'm
unless
saying
he
P, if
told
you
you
go
all
fuck
the
P,
females
P,
that basically you won't know if a man ran through until he told you like damn, like I'm being honest with you, babe, I done fucked like
there
75
you
bitches so
go.
far.
There you go. There you go. I'm saying, P, if we have an all girl gangbang right now for you, and you smash 200 women, nobody, it's not gonna be a difference to you. You're just gonna be tired. A woman, she gonna be stressed out.
I'm gonna say
And
this.
gonna smell like
I
a,
get where
a
you're
sperm
going,
bank.
but I don't like how the conversation seems like it's nurturing niggas to be hoes. Fine, if you a hoe, be a hoe.
Exactly.
We
Me
But
not
either.
nurturing.
take
We
I,
talk.
I'm
accountability
No,
with
no,
you,
for
no,
the
no,
P.
shit.
no,
I get what we're
no, no.
saying.
It's
If I was the detective, who fucked who? We can look at the pussy and know, but we couldn't look at the dick to know. And this conversation proves what? Because it's kind of nurturing. Well, you could get away with it because nobody could know that your shit is ran through. Go ahead.
No,
You're gonna be
you going
fucked up
off
out in your
subject.
older days.
No, no.
Ran through a hoe.
This is always some
This is why
your
y'all
urban
took
American
sensitive
podcast,
context.
and your ass going off subject, man. That's just all it is,
well.
man.
How I was saying it was just women want to call it ran through, but like I said, if a man has sex with 50 women, if anything, to the next woman, he's sexually experienced. I'm pretty sure he can eat some coochie good and he can fuck good because he probably got 50 bodies.
So,
So that
quiz.
would not make him ran through. It would just mean he's sexually experienced.
So,
I'm
quiz.
not awarding that behavior with that. I'm just saying, like, women want to say it's ran through because a woman can't, she can have sex with 50 dudes, but it's going to wear and tear on your body to where a man is going to know.
So, quiz.
So it's called ran through and not a woman being sexually experienced. You ran through.
Quiz. Going off of what you said, how many bodies can your man have? If you knew how many bodies he got, how many? What's the number of this? What's the? I can't believe he did 50 vaginas. Not 62 coochies.
That
I would
conversation.
say I won't care because that was before me. As long as
Okay.
we don't have nothing that you can't get rid of.
Good answer. Good answer. Good answer. There
Women
you
don't
go.
care
There
about
you
men
go.
body count. That's why they date older guys. The older you are, the body count
No,
goes
they
up.
care. They
Men do
care.
Yeah.
care about that shit. That's not cap.
They care. They care.
They care.
They
They
just scared
don't
to
care
ask.
about
They just
how
scared to.
many bodies a nigga got. That's why they
They
all
care. They
the
just
same
scared to
way
ask.
daddy. They don't care.
Now we females really don't care
They
how
care.
many
They
bodies
scared
a
to
male
ask.
got because that was way before me.
They pretend they care
As
on the
long as you
internet,
don't cheat on
but
me
they
or give
actually
me
say
something that I
otherwise.
can't get rid of, then I'm okay.
I done seen in a group chat women say, I fucked him too. Me too, girl. And they was bragging about it, saying that he was the hoe. And they mind and they all wanted to hit that. They discussed it.
P. They got a
So they
P.
women
They got
don't
a
care about
Facebook
body
page.
count. And then if you
P. They got a
bisexual, you
Facebook
really got.
page. P.
I
They
don't
have
like
a
bisexual.
Facebook page. P. They got a Facebook page called Ran Through Niggas.
Yeah,
Look it up on Facebook.
they got one.
The
That
fuck are you talking about? They don't care.
I do not indulge in
What
that
did
type
I
of stuff.
say? I said they care on the internet. They
I
pretend to
we
care
ain't
Yeah,
on
talking
on
the
the
about what
internet.
internet.
y'all
I don't
indulge
indulge in that.
in.
They
We
don't
ain't
care.
talking about what y'all indulge in. We talking about what exists.
I
It's
read
a
the
Okay, we
same
Facebook
shit
talking
on the
about
page.
what
internet.
exists, and we telling you we don't indulge in that type of stuff.
Ran through niggas
It's
is
a
crazy.
Facebook page. Whole niggas of Chicago.
We don't care about that.
And how many
They,
of them on the show, on
the
that
same
page,
thing
all
with
fuck
the
that same
female.
nigga?
They got the same page for the females. I don't indulge in that type of
And
stuff.
you know what? And
That's
that's crazy you
childish
said that,
behavior.
P. That's crazy you said that, P. A lot of the men that's probably on that page is men that have smashed females, friends, sisters. So they like, oh yeah, he ran through. He ain't shit. Has ran through it.
And you know what they do? They hit his inbox after they do all of that. Yaga, yaga,
Your ass
yaga.
ran through.
They
You
go in
hitting
there.
friends.
One of
You
them
hitting
gonna fold and
sisters.
go in the inbox. And you know I know Drake because it be you sometimes. How many been in the inbox that act like they hate you online? Let's
All
knock
of
it
them.
off.
All of them.
Okay.
It's sad. It's a doggy dog world out here, man.
That's how.
Ooh,
That's how I know they
Jesus
don't like
Christ.
me. That's how.
But
I'm
look,
sorry. That's how I know they like me.
remember we
That's how I
had
know
a
they like
pod
me.
ago that a girl was mad that you showed how many dates you've been on in the video. She was
Yeah,
pretending.
yeah, Pete. I'm glad you brought that back up because I want to talk on that right quick.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I realized why I did that shit. It's no ego, none of that shit. It's because niggas act like I ain't like that. I gotta show you motherfuckers I'm like that.
That's
And guess
exactly
what?
what
I don't
ego
have no
is.
problem showing you. I don't have no problem showing you I'm like that. Because guess what? I'm like that.
That's exactly what ego is.
That ain't ego. It's fact. If I live it, ain't no ego. If I say I did something, I show it to you. There ain't no ego, nigga. That's fact. I did that. Been there,
Have you
done
seen
that.
that interview clip with Lauren London when I think she was interviewing, what was her name? Angie Martinez. And then she was talking about people's being in their ego. And she was telling Angie, like, her and Nipsey had they had their ups and downs. And she was saying, like, two relationships, when one person, lift the other person up, if that other person don't get inspired and they get to say, do this and do that, they operate in their ego. They not operating in their pure self.
Yeah, no, a lot of people do operate in ego, no doubt. I'm at the point. I mean, I'm more of a factual person. I always been a living my truth person. So whenever I pop my shit, pause, I pop real shit. You know what I'm saying? I can show niggas. I didn't been at the motherfucking at Metropolis, downtown LA in the penthouse. I can show you shit. I done been at BOA. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's not. What we telling Pete? That's not ego. That's reality. If I really did something, I did it. There's no ego. You got people that be talking about like I only like you got women out here all the time. I only date niggas with money. Then why is you single?
Ego. That's ego. The whole black community is weak.
Why would you even if you only dated niggas with money? Why you talking to me then?
That's
You
ego.
And
should
if
know
she
a
only date
decisive
niggas with
difference.
money, do she have anything in the show for it?
I'm just saying she should have had. She should have knew if listen. I be knowing. I know what I'm going after, so I go after it. I don't be confused. You know what I'm saying when I meet it. So if I'm looking for a certain type of woman, I know what I'm looking for. I ain't making no mistakes. So if you only date niggas with money, you get what I'm saying. You would know niggas with money when you see them. You're not gonna be mistaken.
This comes from women. They'll go out on a date. They'll go out on a date with a nigga who get money. It might be an athlete. It might be somebody they flew out or whatever. They simped out or they showed her a good time. And now her ego says, my persona says, I can accept nothing less. When you know everybody ain't gonna have it like that. But because of the internet and my ego and my validation, we say shit like Ruby Rose talking about I can only date a $5 million. You shouldn't be telling us that. Go to the All-Star game and sell that message to people who could give you $5 million, if that shit even works. But she's able to say that. That's pure ego. And a lot of these women
You don't
now
set the
get on here
market.
with their ego saying what they will not no longer accept because they drove. That's like if I go out of town and I lease or get a rental and I'm in a motherfucking Maserati or a motherfucking Lamborghini, I can no longer drive this regular shit on the road. I need to only drive a Lamborghini. That's how they sound. But they using dating terminology to make it look like, yeah, right, and everybody give them a high five, yeah,
Well,
right. That's ego. When you need validation.
Well, my thing is if it's not ego unless you've been dating that type of guy. That's what I'm saying. It becomes ego. If you haven't dated a guy that got if you ain't dated 2 or 3 guys that got $5 million, baby,
I'm telling you, they
you can't
have.
be talking like.
That's why they
If
talking
you
like
have,
that.
you could talk. If you have, you could talk that shit then.
No, you can't. because everybody
If
not the
I
same and everybody
dated
not in the
three
same tax bracket.
supermodels, nigga, if I dated 3 supermodels, guess what? I date supermodels, nigga.
But you not out here saying you won't date nothing but other than supermodels.
I want if I no, I'm just saying if I say I only date supermodels, baby, fuck out my face. And
That's
I dated
ego.
3 supermodels. I could say that. That's not. I did it.
Okay.
If I'm used to driving a Ferrari every day, and I say I don't drive nothing other than Ferrari, that's not ego. That's nigga. I'm used to driving Ferraris. I don't want to drive a fucking Toyota.
That's
Not
ego.
ego. You gotta. It's ego when you haven't done it. That's all I'm saying. Y'all see what I'm saying, Quisha, Mama Mia?
No, it's ego when you say something like that and then you limit yourself and inconvenience yourself. You're not being honest and you know you'll fucking settle if the right mood or connection comes along. And that's what happens. Even with the 50-50-100 thing. No woman, if the nigga's a good nigga and he helping out some way, you not finna dismiss that nigga. He gonna have to fuck up in another way. But it's not gonna be about his money. If he got a job and he working and he doing something to help you out, you sticking with that nigga. You can say what you want to say online. And that's what I'm talking about. Ego make you not be honest with what the who the fuck you is spiritually and in reality. Cause we lacking in spirituals now. We don't got nothing. Niggas don't even go to church no more. They don't even show their kids going to church. We just get on here and we talk about what make us feel good and not what's right. And we know better. But the internet won't. Oh, the internet say, come on, baby.
E-
Come on.
Even in
Show
that though,
that
Pete.
shit.
Even in that though.
Even if I'm not
Even
being
in that.
honest.
Even in that though, Pete. Though I think the communication be fucked up. Right? I think they saying it wrong, right? Because I think when you do meet that woman that you want to be with, you don't care about paying for certain things. I
True.
think they go wrong with looking for that guy in every guy. Men don't look at every woman as that wife. You know what I'm saying? We don't. We go ahead and look at it differently. They look at it like, okay, you gotta. Every guy gotta fit this archetype. We don't. We place women like, okay, she's just a little girlfriend, fun, whatever. We compartmentalize them a little more than women do, I think, in that aspect. But like at the end of the day, like you gotta live it. You gotta at least live it to talk that shit. That's all I'm saying.
I said I
But
led
we've
with
been
that. They once they experience something, they get on here and they put on this facade that they can no longer accept A, B, and C because they had
they
X,
earned
Y, and
it.
Z. No matter what it
They
is,
earned it.
dating, a clothing line, we all do this shit.
Like
You still rocking this?
if my daughter dated a football player, I'm gonna tell her you can't go down from there. I'm gonna tell
That's
her that you
ego.
can't go.
That's ego. That's you.
That's
You
not
you're
ego.
literally describing what I'm talking about.
You see, set the bar. You set the bar.
That's shallow.
It's so
Mm-hmm.
setting the bar is shallow.
Yeah.
Setting the bar is ego.
All you worried about is materialism and how shit look. That's exactly what
Mm-hmm.
ego is. That's the entire black
No,
culture right
we
now.
want to
America
stay where
feed on
we
this
at.
shit. Let
No,
me break it down.
no, no, Pete. No, you're wrong again. We want to stay where we at. I don't want to be going to S2 to Morton's and then go to Longhorn. That's not no ego. That's fucking reality.
What difference
I
does
never
it
been to
make?
S2.
I never been to S2 either, girl.
They all these
Yeah,
restaurants
see, you ain't
saying
got
the
nothing to say
same
now.
shit. You gonna eat the same shit you ate over there at the other restaurant.
That's a lie. That's a
You, you,
lie. They don't
you,
even have the
you,
same
you
kind of
just
steak.
you
They
just
don't
made
even
that
have. They
point
don't
by
even get the
saying I
same.
can't go here.
Listen, we finna wrap it up. We finna wrap it up.
Nigga,
But let me
like
just
we'll
cook
be
people.
here. We
We finna
listen
wrap
to
it
it.
up. We finna wrap it up. Let
Ego.
me just cook people for 30 seconds. First off, you wrong again. You're not getting the same cut of meat you getting at fucking Longhorn versus
How you know
Morton's or
that?
S2. Stop it. What you? They would, bro. It's a 5-star restaurant and a 3-star restaurant. They are not getting the same fucking quality meat. They're not getting the same meat from the same places. That's
Chipotle
part of
used
the
to be
game.
organic, and now they don't have it no more because they can't get
We
that
don't
same
move
cut
the
of
don't
meat.
move the goalposts. Don't move the goalposts. Don't move the goalposts.
You said it's a
If I
different
if
cut
I'm
of meat.
driving a
How do you
Ferrari,
know that? We don't know where meat come from.
Pete,
You got to be a farmer and a butcher to know. They
Pete, they
fuck
don't
with
even
them food
have
all the
certain
time.
cuts.
And they
Pete,
clone shit.
Longhorn, Pete, you can't even get a tomahawk at Longhorn. That's how I know that.
I was just gonna say that the only thing the Longhorn don't get is a tomahawk steak, and that was
You
like one
potting
fifty.
right now. No, they
Huh?
ain't got. It's a couple of things. Couple of cuss they ain't got. It's a couple cuss they ain't got.
Mm.
Okay. What you eat when you go to both of them?
I like a lot of different cuts.
No, what is your dinner, your entree? Because
Yeah,
if you
what's your
go on this
go-to
one to eat
meal?
beef and you go on that one to
I'm
eat
not eating
beef,
the same thing. I'm not eating the same thing at the same place. I mean, it's gonna be steak, but it's not gonna be the same cut.
my point. You still going to eat steak.
No, it's not your point. I'm not. When I go to Longhorn, listen.
Egos.
When I go to, if I go to S2, if I go to S2, I either want a tomahawk or some cut that's up there. I can't even think what I want to say right now. I go to motherfucking Longhorn. I take a motherfucking whatever there. It's not the same, bro. You not.
Yeah.
That's like me
You want
having
the
an ugly
steak
girl.
that got the
You you
booty
you you
and
talking
not the
about ego,
steak
bro?
that's wearing the Reebok.
Listen. Hold on.
Same
We running
shit.
over. I'm not even taking the. I'm not taking the ugly girl. While I'm taking the pretty girl. What are you talking about, man?
Ego.
Hey, that's him. That's his little Aquarius way. That's how they are.
I know.
They fake bougie. They fake bougie.
Me a bougie too.
Oh, if I'm used to
Me
listen,
and Bougie too. What?
No, no,
when
no. I said
if I'm
that's
used
the
to
Aquarius Dre. Dre, he's
if
fake
I'm
bougie.
used to driving a car with leather suede, it got automatic starter, GPS, all that,
Hmm.
and and they tell me, oh, you got for some reason I gotta go down and drive a car lesser than that, and I say I don't want to drive less than that. P is saying that's ego talking.
Yes.
No, that's what I'm used to.
Okay.
If I'm used to the best of shit, because I don't want to go down, that's my ego. No, I'm used to this.
Okay, so what if you used to the best of the stuff, right? But you don't have that money. So are you gonna downgrade?
I'm not downgrading. I'm gonna keep that money.
So what car you gonna be driving? Because you can't afford a
I'm not
Porsche or a
downgrading.
Lamborghini.
I'm not downgrading. I'm keeping that money. I'm getting my. I'm keeping my money.
You gonna keep it and
I ain't
keep stacking
downgrading.
it?
Downgrading is not an option.
That's ego. You see what I'm
Okay.
saying?
That's
Basically,
not an
no matter where
ego.
life takes me, I'm always gonna be in a
Ain't
situation and
nowhere life take
circumstances to
me.
have
It ain't
exactly the way
nowhere
I
life
want it,
take.
exactly that way I
It
want
ain't
it.
nowhere
You
life take
sound
me.
like
It's
single
not.
women right now. I want it
You
exactly the
sound
way that
like
I want it. There's no compromise because my ego
you
won't
sound like you don't have control
accept
over your life.
what's best for me
I
over
told
what
you that's
looks
that
best for
Aquarius
me.
stuff.
You sound like you don't have
You would
control over
get
your
got for
life.
your money. You would get got by your money from one of these hoes out here.
That ain't never happened. Trust
It
me. I
will.
didn't got got for other shit. Not no money.
You would. The way you talk, you already
Not
on
no
the template
money.
level. So y'all on the same playing level. You
Nah.
sound like the women you talk about on the
We
pod.
gon' we
I
gonna
can
start another.
accept
We gonna have
nothing
to start
less.
another episode. Put a pin in there for the
Bro,
next
what you
episode,
got,
cause
P?
let me tell you
That's
something.
ego.
Put a pin. Put a pin in for the next episode, cause let me tell you something. I ain't never gave up no money unless I wanted to give it up. You ain't getting nothing out of me unless I want to. So it's nah, that ain't happened to me. I done heard all the light bill stories. You be over here, all that shit. I ain't never gave them shit.
It's okay. Your
You
first
gonna get
date don't
something
give
cause
a
I
fuck.
want to
This
give
nigga
it to
don't
you.
like this on the first date. Neither do I. We going here. And then you'll be one of them niggas. I dated a nigga like Dre. I can date nowhere else again because I gotta have a tomahawk steak every time I go out. They got steak
I'm
too,
not
but it's
mad
not a
at that.
tomahawk. When you tomahawk,
I'm
you
Okay,
not
over
because
mad
ain't
at
there.
nobody
that.
gonna be paying no fucking 150 for no damn time house stay.
She just better recognize a tomahawk steak eating nigga. That's all I'm saying from now on, man. Always some shit. Urban American podcast. I don't know. People wanna disagree with me. Mama Mia, she really,
You proving my point.
you
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 without
going below.
statistical as fuck. You wouldn't even throw away a prom
Mama
picture.
Mia, Mama Mia, you got the penthouse.
Oh, the prom picture. Yes. So it was
Ma-
emotionally what? Unavailable.
I am.
Inconsiderate.
how
Inconsiderate.
how am I
Yes.
inconsiderate to somebody emotionally? This is what I'm used to.
With your ego.
P.
Like a
So
school,
okay, I'm about to
son.
put you in the hot seat. Cause you keep going. So I'm gonna put you in the hot seat. Put you in the hot seat. So you got your ex-girlfriend sucks your dick on a regular basis.
Mm-hmm.
You telling me the new girl don't have to do the same thing?
Yeah, but that's a
Always some shit. Your Urban American podcast. It was great talking to y'all. It was great talking to y'all today, man. We gonna salute to Quisha.
It was the word. I was waiting for somebody to say that word.
That's a preference.
Salute to Quisha.
That's a preference. Uh-oh.
Salute to man. Get choked, man. Hey,
It's not a
man.
Salute
requirement.
Hey, P.
everyone.
Hold
You see
on
how
now.
you see how you get a nigga. See how you get a nigga. You just got to put it right in the nigga in the nigga ballpark in his field. And
Of course,
he
you
over there.
use sex. We was just talking about ran through dicks and coochies. You could tell the difference.
I'm saying I'm not going down regardless. If you listen, my new lady got to match she got to match what I like. Okay, so when I meet that woman that was like, damn, I liked it, but it didn't work out. She gonna have to do some of the shit that she was doing. It's just part
Hey,
of it.
and I'm agreeing
I'm at
with
a
you.
different
All I'm
level.
saying is you leading with your ego. That's all I'm saying.
That's not no ego. We not gonna keep going off. We don't keep going off. Man, always your Urban American podcast. Mama Mia, the Instagram sensation. Patata God, Quisha. She also an Instagram sensation, podcaster. Got shit on iTunes and all that. I wanted you to come with something. I heard you. I heard one of your episodes. You just asked nigga like, "Do you eat ass on the first date?" Can you
Yeah,
ask P
which
that question?
podcast that was that?
Ask P that question.
No, I'm not gonna ask you that question.
No, I
I
don't
don't
eat
want to
ass
put
on
my
the
boy
first
out there.
date.
I don't want to put
Both
my
of them, do they eat ass and suck toes on the first date?
Yeah, which one of y'all suck toes on the first date?
P
Or eat ass? Or do
P
both?
PYB said
P.
you suck feet, you suck toes. I think it's Dre.
I got a foot fetish.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he got a
Foot
foot
That boy,
fetish.
fetish. So
that boy a freak. That boy a freak.
bro, man.
Yes. Okay, girl, man.
That's what you want to call it. Hey,
You eat
call it what
ass.
you want
We
to call
not
it.
we in the same boat, buddy.
Right.
That's not the
Wait.
same boat, man.
You could
That's
just
not
you
the
could just
same
with
boat.
one
Making
oar.
feet sound so
You on the
bad, but you
Titanic.
trying to make it seem like feet is so bad. Like,
10
You on the
toes.
Titanic.
10 toes. You over there with one oar, ass. And there's more bitches in my boat because
It's songs about ass. It's not songs about toes.
yes, it is.
One of our favorite songs is called "Back That Ass Up," not "Back Them Toes Up." Okay, what the fuck is y'all talking about, man?
I'm from the west side of Chicago. What's our
Mystical.
dance called? Footwork. Leave me alone, man.
Man, stop it, man. Stop it, man. Stop it. So footwork. Oh, he a real freak. I don't want to kink shame, but he's saying footwork do something
Ain't
to him pretty
shame
much.
about bringing it up. The ass Pete.
No, I wanted her to,
Wanted to get that out on the pie. One more good. Pete got a foot
I'm just
fetish.
saying
Pretty Pete fetish.
she asked a good she asked the good questions. That's why I wanted her on the show. So I want you to ask Pete some questions. We about to go, but you got one good question for him. Get his ass.
This for everybody, not just Pete. Hold on.
Right.
But
Get
Pete gonna
your
answer first.
Hold on, wait. Okay, you guys. Do y'all prefer natural or BBLs?
Natural.
Why natural?
And you can't nothing better than natural. Ain't nothing better than natural physique of a woman.
Yeah.
Slim waist, round old ass. You know what I'm saying? You can't beat that.
This leads back to my
Okay.
word today. Ego. I don't even like the ego
Not
that
no
comes with
ego.
BBLs.
Reality.
You know how you was after you get a BBL.
no.
And you insecure if
Come
you
on,
had to go that route in the first place.
get
Go to the
him,
gym.
Queesa, get his ass a good question. That was too easy for him. Cause toes, they don't get BBLs on their toes.
Hold on. I'm looking.
Yeah. Pretty feet is pretty feet. You take care of them or you don't.
Mm-hmm. You either got them or you don't.
Do they gotta get the little hair part taken off, Pete, or you leave the hair on?
Take that off.
Okay.
If you let the pedicure
This
skip
for
up
both
that,
of y'all.
you
This
got a
for
bad
both of y'all.
pedicure.
Pete and Dre. So what is the difference between making love and having sex?
Oh, that was a good one.
For me,
I'm gonna stay for this question because I got to hear
for,
this answer from y'all.
for me, making love is more sensual. That's face to face, missionary, tongue kissing. You know what I'm saying? Talking in your ear. I'm saying certain things in your ear I wouldn't say it in your ear. I'm just somebody I'm just smashing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just smashing. You just gonna get, you know what I'm saying? You might just take this dick or whatever, but that's it. But
I would say
my girl, I'm man. We finna we you know it's way different.
Okay. So that's good you said that. So making love to your girl. She get on top, she ride you, and she said suck her toes. You gonna do it?
No,
Why not? You making love.
she already know I don't suck toes.
I
Okay.
think making love start before we get in the bed. Like when you making love to a girl, all that shit
Hold on.
hard before you even
Hold on. I
get to
don't
the
want to cut
face.
P off. I don't want to cut
Focus
P
the
off, but
fuck.
hold on.
Come on,
I
wait
don't
that
want to
P
cut P
now.
off. Hold on. I just got. She rad me and how's
I
that
ain't gonna suck
happening?
toes while you getting ratted.
How you gonna say? When the girl on top and she ran you and she put her foot in your mouth.
You a freak too. We got two.
Oh
Oh
no.
man, always some.
Oh yeah, I get what you said. Yeah, that is. Yep.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, I
We
remember.
got.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, yeah. You just took me back. Quisha.
That's not making
I'm
love.
still
Hey,
lost.
that's just some freaky shit.
Hey, you
Definitely
gotta
with the
answer the
core
question,
and the
man.
balance there. Absolutely.
Hey, you gotta answer the question, man. Don't you can't say what I said.
You cut me off. I said when you
Yeah, you
make
I'm
told you
sorry.
cut it out.
I'm sorry. I had to cut you off. I was confused. I'm sorry.
the difference between for me, just fucking and making love, I'm probably like already doing a bunch of shit before we get to the sexual act. Foreplay. If I'm just here to fuck, I ain't doing no foreplay. We went out, we had a good time. I care about your experience a little more.
That boy good.
Okay.
What you doing? What are you doing? You spreading out rose petals? I mean, talk that shit.
Nah, I'm probably gonna massage you. We taking it,
Okay.
we gonna do the whole shit
Hot
like
oils?
oils. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm putting you in that mood, making sure you in the mood versus you kind of know we both horny, we want to fuck. Usually when we want to fuck,
We see why
same thing with making love, but
she got you to Vegas.
you putting a little more,
Effort into it.
yeah.
We see why she got you to Vegas. Come on, my man. Get him one more. Get his ass, man. Give him one more. Give him a good one before we get up out of here, man. This chump
Because
ass
I
nigga.
don't know
Hold on.
trying to catch me up.
No, that was Quisha with the questions. She had the questions for y'all ass. I was there listening like, oh, okay. She got the
My man,
juicy questions.
you got one now, mama. Get him, mama, man.
I got a question. I ain't got no questions.
You know, question.
Yeah.
That was Quisha with the questions. These was her questions.
Quisha's
I
with
was
the
just there to
questions.
listen.
Always some
I'm gonna say the good questions for next week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's good enough. If you're a Chicago
So-
Bears fan, you can continue. Let's wrap this up.
Mama, Quisha with the questions. P drove to Vegas from Chicago for love.
And that's good.
That's not the
Yes.
only reason. Pussy was just part of the package. Eventually, I was already.
See, that's ego. That's ego. That's ego. We go.
He tried to do reverse psychiatry.
so pussy was a part of the package. It's like
Yeah. You heard that
it
shit,
was
mama?
the cherry on top.
If
She ain't at home right now. She must be at work.
Would you do it?
She
Do
ain't
what?
at home right now.
I'm saying, would
She
you
ain't at
drive?
home right now.
Would you drive?
Would I do it?
Yeah.
Would I do it? Nah.
That's
It
how I
had
know
to
it
be
ain't
like
ego.
Wow.
it'd have to be like I was already going out there and you just happened to be out there.
That's what it was.
Nah, come on, man. Always your Urban American podcast, man. Great episode.
Good on him.
Man, I know this nigga, man. He on the podcast. He pod, man. Let me turn the record. Let me turn the record.
I suck toes. I don't like young niggas. I'm always authentic. I'm a hater. I couldn't wait to be 40 so I could be an old hating ass nigga. I be authentic every time. I ain't playing.
So Queeza, what it sounds like you saying is you like getting your toes sucked, Queeza. That's what it sounds like.
And I was just saying something because you said something about toes and eating ass.
We got curious now because you was leaning on it. You was leaning on it.
Eating ass. So I just threw the question in. I just tried
Yeah,
to keep that
he
in.
the toe sucker and Dre is the ass eater.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so it's like
Mm-hmm.
Y'all like both though. That's the fucked up part.
Yeah. We girls.
of course every woman does.
No, not all women like they told. Not all women like they.
The women with
Nah.
the pretty toes.
No,
and
that's the
nice
crazy. That's the
asses.
crazy thing. That's the crazy thing. I heard a lot of women talking like, I don't want nobody sucking my toes, and I heard women say they don't want that either. They get their ass ate either. But we'll talk about another again, man. Y'all, this is a great episode. We got good chemistry, man. I hope you come back again, Quisha.
Yeah.
It was a great episode, man. I appreciate you. I'm gonna send you some I'm gonna clip up some shit, send it to you and everything, and we gonna, you know what I'm saying? We'll chop it up. But always your Urban American podcast, man. I appreciate everybody love and support. The YouTube channel, always you can find us on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Our clips, our reels, episodes, everything. Man, salute. Y'all stay safe, stay dangerous.
All right. Till next time.
Yeah.